record?
Yeah, whenever you're ready, hit the clock and start the point.
Alright, here we go.
The clock.
Alright guys, welcome to
Boom.
Game 3 of Commonwealth Point live stream
What?
Warmachine. We don't usually do 3 games, but we're feeling saucy and we had some fast games, so let's do it. It's going to be Calandra, played by Darrell, against Hexeris, played
Poorly.
by Kassem.
Don't forget the poorly part.
Played poorly by Darrell, against Hexeris, played passively by Kassem. Played inadvisably by Kassem, I should say. Yeah, so tell us what's in your list, Darrell, and what the general game plan is.
Alright, we've got Calandra with Bomber, Mauler, Earthborn for her battle group. And then we've got a Chronicler, Braylen, Max Highwaymen with a Sorcerer, a Max Kreilstone with an Elder, and a minion of Warders.
So the basic strategy of this is befuddle something, light it up with Highwaymen, light it up with Bombers, and then Mauler cleans up.
The point of this list is to scalpel out what I need to secure the attrition game.
Okay.
And then move forward from there.
Cool. I see you're taking advantage of that stupid fucking area on the map
I don't know what you're talking about.
that makes the Earthborn
Don't know what you're talking
ridiculous defense and armor simultaneously.
Don't know what you're talking about.
Why did we not reset this table? What the hell is wrong with us?
Seems perfectly reasonable.
Because reasons.
Yeah. Those are reasons.
Lord.
Witty Sales is asking for Signar, please. We don't really get Signar. Players that
that
much.
would
I mean,
require Mark to play Warmachine.
Yeah, I mean, he keeps saying he's going to come down sometime. Oh, I'll come down next week. He said, I think, for a couple weeks.
Next
So,
week never comes.
If Mark can get off his butt and come down to London and play some games with us, then we will get some Signar on the stream. Or, I mean, maybe we can get one of the London guys in as well. But
Yeah, Jay plays Signar.
Yeah?
He's
Alright.
about my skill level, so...
So Mark.
It's okay.
It'd be okay.
See, because Signar is so overpowered that it won't matter.
And I'm terrible at this game too, so don't worry about it.
But yeah, I think we could probably talk him into it.
More the merrier.
Good.
I think this is the wrong place to deploy them.
Cool.
Do they Pathfinder?
No.
Then yes.
Like, I have majority unit. This is bad. Yeah, it just seemed bad.
You seemed correctly.
Achievement unlocked. Shit deployment recognized.
At least you realize that,
Before I was
Before the game
Before the
started.
game, yeah. Not a bad thing. Braylen needs to come over here. Chronicler.
Callus is kind of fun. I definitely don't hate him.
He's not bad.
That list seemed good to me. Like, I liked that list. I definitely need to try him out in theme just because the 3 points are too tantalizing.
Over to me. Tantalizing.
That's how your mom described my penis.
She really didn't.
No, it's true. Would I lie?
Yes.
Fair. Fair.
Darrell the Doomshaper from Muns.
No Doom Shaper.
Muns, you gotta have on your Team Darrell shirt or your Team Kassem shirt?
You gotta try not to crotch on Doomy, even though Doomy's a sweet, sweet crotch.
I guess I should have my cat.
3-list format, play all the
You
Doomies.
don't need that.
Same list, 3
That'd be
different
amazing,
casters.
Actually, you should definitely do that.
Same list, 3 different
Yeah, we
casters.
planned on it.
Totally
Well,
works.
Spells, it's not actually on the board. Pretty safe way to go about it.
He can go.
Sometimes we need to get some Signar on the stream. I don't want to fucking play Signar though. So
Neither
you guys
do
on
I.
your own. I fucking hate Signar.
Well, I can play against it. I'll just field like 4 Earthborns and be like, go.
I could play it, but we don't have the models.
It might be because I've never run into the Stormlances yet so far.
Oh, fucking hell.
But I'm not scared of Signar so far, so...
Play
That
against
was fun.
Haley 2 Storm Division and you will hate your life.
Yeah. Oh, I can imagine. I
Yeah.
saw Haley 2 in the Thunderdome at the suit, so
No,
I
I
saw
played
a little
against
bit of taste of that.
played against it first round.
Ooh.
4 Earthborns plus Sea King.
Yeah.
Is that in theme?
Technically, yes. Power Dunia.
Technically? Yes or no?
You don't have to run it in theme.
Okay. So yeah, so that's a pretty funny list.
Except you're paying 40 points.
I still
for
think
it.
it's better than Mauler.
You don't have Rage Animus, though.
What?
You don't have Rage Animus if you do that.
I just said it's better with a Mauler.
Yes.
Oh, I thought you said it was better without a Mauler.
Better with a Mauler.
With a Mauler.
Therefore, you have.
Yes,
Rage
or you
Animus.
could just not take a Sea King and take a Mountain King instead.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, yeah. Why Sea King? Anyone know the reason for that?
Bad
Is it threat
players.
range?
4-edge
players.
melee.
Just people wanting to
The Mountain
fit that
King.
square peg in a round hole.
Mountain King has a longer threat range.
Does he?
Mm-hmm.
How? Oh,
Assault.
because of salt. Yeah, but with one attack.
He's also got all the whelps. He's
The
more
Sea King
durable.
can buy 6. Like, he gets 6 attacks at that range, though. It's a big
You
difference.
can get a Mountain King and an Axer.
Yeah,
Not
but
quite,
still,
but
the
close.
Sea King still out threats him. Period.
But you're
With,
taking a
with,
Sea
with
King.
melee. I don't know. I mean, whatever. I know it's expensive, but it's a powerful beast. It
It's
is.
a design option.
It's design space.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's an option. You could definitely feel the Sea King. Yes.
Mun says,
Luck.
Signar, just play 10 Stormlances with no caster. You're good to go. Sounds fine.
Yeah, sounds like a
Sounds
Totally
good.
fine.
option, yeah.
Totally fine. All right. So, Calandra is going to
Ooh, Maddox Storm Division with all the lances, yeah.
dump 7 into the stone
Oh, that was Steve.
No.
and run.
Gross, Signar. Oh.
Yeah, I think he ran into double Stormlances at a tournament at Hamilton.
You chose
Technically,
poorly.
Blur is
Yeah, all
plus
your guns are
3,
gonna get me.
and it's only against ranged attacks. They get plus 2 defense straight up, so it's way better than Blur, because it counts in melee. That's pretty huge.
The warders are going to run. I'm just going to throw my models on the table.
Sure.
Is that cool?
You can approximate it. If you drop it from 12 inches up, then it can just be wherever you want it.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Then,
What's the Strakov 2 spell? I don't know.
the
For the
Earthborn.
defense? Oh, that's a quicken.
is going
That's
to
quicken. Yeah,
Plus two-
that,
plus
Earth's
two- yeah, plus two
Blessing
defense against
and
range.
that's also just against range.
charge.
So plus 2 defense straight up is way better. But yeah, I mean, it's getting plus 2 speed and plus 2 defense and plus
Who's
2
he
armor because
charging?
that house is
Yeah.
there, which is pretty dumb.
Semi-forced. Trample, bitch.
Oh yeah, definitely.
There's no tree on there. How do I know it's a forest?
There is a tree. You just didn't look hard enough.
All right, the bomber is going to run.
Grey Knight says he just picked up his second unit of lances and he's waiting for the nerf. I mean, you're probably right, Grey Knight. A lot of people are speculating, rumors from credible
6.
sources that Electroleap is going to get nerfed in some way. I've heard a couple different things. Some
And
are
then 1 inch to
saying
there.
no leaps off of friendly models. Some are saying no leaps off of lightning immune models. Different stuff like that. I'm not sure how much that really kills Stormlances. I mean, certainly it takes away one of their really powerful tricks.
Sorry, rail for 2. Run.
But they're still really
So
good. even
5 on the
without
table,
that.
6, 7, 8. So when I do that one, I will need those.
Like, no argument is a nerf.
Stone is going to do
I mean, again, we don't know what it's going to be, so we can't really speculate.
protective
on
aura
how,
and combat ward
But
and run.
they're still good, and they're still probably the best cap in the game, even with that gone.
Mm-hmm.
So 6. And then
Oh, he's also saying they're probably going to lose a point of defense. That's probably true, and that's actually a really big deal.
they
Yeah, if they
need.
take the stat line, that would be.
Oh yeah, if they do lose a point of defense, which, I mean, I'd be super happy to see that. I don't.
I'm just
I don't
going to
know
use
if I
the guile
expect it,
and a
because there
focus
is
token.
actually a lot of defense 13 cap out there.
Mm.
Desters are defense 13. Kitty cats are 13, right? Or are they 14?
Kitty cats are 13.
They're 13. Yeah, kitty cats are 13. Raptors are 14, but they're like not the same
Speed
kind of
9.
category, but
Right.
Well, lighter armor too.
yeah. So there's that.
Right, so there's them.
But yeah, it's very possible they'll lose defense.
Highwaymen will run.
I think it's Ulans and the Protectorate Cav that are both 12. I think
For what?
defense.
Death 12,
Yeah.
yeah. They have battle driven, which is
Oh, that's why. The reason why it's Seeking is because he can put down water for the Earthborns to make them stupid. That's the reason. Yeah.
With the amount of terrain, like...
That's the thing. I mean, so right now, super relevant. In 17, when there's going to be more terrain on the board, maybe not quite as relevant, but maybe amazing. I don't know.
To here. Braylen will run to here. Chronicler will advance.
Thanks, Dead Zone, for filling us in.
And
I'm
put
sure someone actually already told me that, but good to know.
Tail of Mist on them. On the...
So it has... Oh, it does have a Mauler. It's Mauler, 2 Earthborns, Sea King, Axer.
on the Highwaymen. Then
I like that
1,
list.
2,
It sounds pretty badass.
5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. He's going to roll for 1 and run.
You'll have your Earthborns out front, in the water, and then you can put Rush on them, or you can put Rage on them, whatever you need.
Over to you.
Over to
And
me.
they threaten across the table. Seems pretty good.
Yeah, generally you can do that. That's
Question is...
Okay, the original version was no Axer with Stone. I like the Axer, though, for the versatility. Just if you need that extra 2 inches, having it is super good. And Axers get fucking work done. It's a 10-point support model in air quotes that just does so much work that it's pretty much always worth the points. I would say, unless you're taking a dedicated range list.
So what's Calandra's defense and armor?
14, 14.
14, 14. She has 1 Fury.
Kassem's. So the lists are both
Well, you
posted
get to her round
on
1.
the Columbus
You
Mike
can get to her
Facebook
round
page, so
1.
you can find them there.
Yeah, I can turn Archidon to an
if
Archidon.
you found us through the link on the faction forums,
Or
you
you
click
try and
on the
spell it.
link, and it
But
takes
I
you
can't
to
get
the
there.
you click on the Columbus Mike thing. It'll
If
take
he
you
was
to our
like
Facebook page. You see
over
it there.
here, I could.
However, I could also just tell you, it's Hydra, Archidon, 2 Agonizers,
2
2 units of Nihilators, 1 max unit of Beast Handlers, and did I miss anything?
2 Soulwards.
And 2 Extoller Soulwards. So yeah, there you go. If you were listening,
How'd 2 of these lose foil?
some of them just came that way.
Oh.
Yeah. Eventually, I'll peel it all off. Maybe.
They look good with the foil on them, though.
Yeah, I like it.
No, they don't. Look better without it.
A savvy.
With foil?
With a foil. Yeah. Not funny.
Is it worth? I don't think it's worth. So let's go
Defense
with
14 with Signs of Importance, or the other one.
Starcross?
Starcrossed is so dirty.
yeah.
Just like a Mat 6 heavy coming into that just throws up all over it.
Yeah.
And Mat 7 heavy still doesn't like it.
the Hydra is going to put his Animus Sandstorm up and then charge at your
Can you
bomber.
push battle engines? I forget.
Windy Sails is complaining about kitty cats. So basically saying that Lances aren't nearly as bad as Makita 2 with kitty cats. Defense 13, tough, dodge, steady, that you can't jam up, and they don't need charge lanes. They are a nightmare, you're not wrong. You're definitely not wrong. And Makita 2, it's just boosted attack rolls as your feet.
What'd you put on?
Yeah, Sandstorm. So anything in his...
I like
No.
asking Kassem complicated questions during his turn. It makes me happy.
No, her feat's boosted attack
Keep
rolls
coming,
and
everybody.
parry.
We'll get this guy to clock.
-3 ranged, anything in his control.
Yeah.
So use
It's like one of two wins
-3
it had against
range on
How
your
does your beast have a control?
Command.
command 6. Yeah,
There
command
you go.
6. Yeah.
That's
Command.
different.
But that's actually really ball busting to your list because those
Yeah.
guys only have shit.
That's gargantuan, so I can't spin it.
Also true.
Yeah, I ran into the Calandra a similar list. The befuddle when you're not
Oh yeah.
the first time you run into it, it's
Sure.
like, oh, okay, that's handy.
Gorshade 4 doesn't worry about it.
It's true.
Like in Vortex.
Yeah.
6.
Oh, such a great.
If you have
Marshall.
focus on it.
You will.
Yes,
I
you
mean-
ran, unless you ran.
Unless you're a bad player, so I might not have it.
Range 8 on these guys?
Yeah.
So they go down to a range.
They're range shit. Trolls are not allowed to have decent ranges.
It's true. They suck.
Could have been range 10. But yeah, fuck you.
So I think that if his Nihilators are in the bubble of the Hydra, they will be out of your threat range. Because you will not be able to walk forward far enough to shoot them, period.
Nihilators are going to
They
run.
can still charge.
Yeah. They've Gunfighter?
Yeah.
Yeah, that works.
here.
Relaz is sending us some versions of the Sea King list. The first one was the Calandra one I just told
How
you
far do
about.
they run? How far do they run?
They can run 12, but they're not running the full thing.
There's also a Ragnar version of it. In that one,
That one sounds better already.
oh, it's Glacier King though.
Yeah, Glacier
Doesn't
King
that
sounds better.
change everything? Anyway, it's Mauler, 2 Earthborns, Glacier King, Axer, and then you have the Kreilstone in there as well.
Yeah.
Seems alright. I mean, seems good. It does totally different stuff though. I mean, it's not all about supporting the Earthborns and making them insane. But I guess it's a different skew, right? You have the Kreilstone and then Ragnar for like an arm skew instead of doing the death skew of Earthborns with the water templates and Starcrossed. So I mean, it's just kind of like it takes such a similar list, slightly changes the focus of it, and just totally changes the concept. It's kind of cool.
Agonizer will run.
Ooh, Agonizer are getting deep.
This Agonizer can run as well. Here. Oh yeah. Knock 14. Archidon could fly over here. Archidon's going to go. He's going to run.
Archidon running in front of the Hydra, doing some stuff.
What are you trying to do?
Trying
Right
to
now
get
you're
my-
on top of the base.
I'm trying to get line of sight on my Nihilators.
I didn't think you had enough distance to get there.
He could land like right in that area.
Well,
He's
it doesn't matter now because you moved them on.
He's right here.
Hey, use the measuring sticks. Range 14. 14 stick. It's perfect. It's like Jesus intended.
He's there, so...
You can't even decide where he was.
No, he was
I'm saying
here.
it doesn't fucking matter because you pulled the model off the table.
No, he's right over here with those 2 Nihilators, or there's like the gap there.
Oh, Mun says, look like the trolls are going to get some Hydra skin boots.
No.
That's some trash talk coming from chat.
No, not right now.
Yeah, so he can
Sprays
get
are a problem for shield guards.
Yes, he can. So he's going to run there.
What's he trying to do?
I just want line of sight to one of my Nihilators so I can
Why?
wreck a spell from Hexy.
Oh, okay.
Because I forgot to leave one here so I could death march them.
It's just a field march for him, right?
No, him, he has to cast the spell.
Okay. But it's not on yet?
Not on yet.
Okay.
Do you need line of sight to cast the spell?
Yep. So
He's gonna move up,
He's
though.
going to run there. Then I need to be within 6 of him.
Somebody with a fucked up username is asking, what is the Calandra list? So again, the lists are posted on the Common Smite Facebook page. If you got to us via the link in the faction forum, you can click on the Common Smite thing, it'll take you to it and you can see the lists. But for the sake of brevity, Calandra has
Soul Slave on the Archidon.
Balmer, Earthborn,
Then I'm going to
Mauler,
arc Death March onto the Nihilators.
Max Highwaymen with Sorcerer, Max
That's
Kreilstone
3
with the UA,
and
and a
2.
Runebearer. Missed anything?
Lose me
Oh,
2.
and
Chronicler.
Min
And
Warders.
Braylen.
Oh, and Min Warders and Braylen.
1, 2, 3. Then these Nihilators can run.
Oh, he actually might have been in the game. Or he might have been. Whatever. How did you find playing on the stream? Was it fun?
It was good. Like, you know.
Did the camera get you or anything like that?
No,
or?
I think it's just.
I mean,
you know,
this is not a high pressure environment.
No, I think it's. You have to, because listening to you guys in the podcast, you have a little bit of imposter syndrome kicking in. So, you know.
Imposter!
Yeah, exactly, right.
He's trying to
You're
blend in.
I'm just some guy. I don't know.
We're just some guys. We're not tournament winners. We pretend to know what we're talking about.
I don't know if you guys are forgetting, but I won the
Jesus
prestigious spell draft.
Yeah, he played drunk, sleep-deprived people that won. Can you believe it?
I was sleep deprived.
But you were not drunk.
It's true he was sleep deprived.
He had like 7 Red
He'd
Bulls.
been on like 2 hours of sleep and 7 Red Bulls, so that does not count as sleep, just so you know. I'm not a doctor. 7 Red Bulls? Like, it's not like you get an hour of sleep for Red Bull.
I think that's how it works.
That's really not how that works.
Is it? There's math somewhere, but alright, does your Archidon
I'm pretty
have
sure
stuff?
there's an asymptotic
No.
relationship
No.
there. In
What's
some
his
way.
defense?
14.
Can it be targeted by spells?
Love it too is looking at those heavies and I was just like, that's how am I gonna deal with that?
Yeah, no, I mean, it wasn't a very good matchup.
No, it was kind of like, okay.
But this is kind of an Ashland problem.
Alright, so
Yeah.
pulling everything
There are
in.
very few good matchups for Ashland in the game right now.
It's true. It's true.
You could maybe build a list. I don't know. It's just I feel like the tools she brings to the table are just not optimal.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay.
And I agree.
yeah.
So,
I'm loving Magnus too right now. He's
Yeah.
amazing.
I haven't
I'm gonna
got
start
Magnus two,
with
I've got
the
Magnus one.
Okay.
Stone.
He's good too. I won't play with him.
Protective Aura and Combat Ward.
Mhm.
It just loves everything he does. The
Yeah.
only problem is that you have to pick.
Yeah.
Right?
Exactly.
Like, I can't snipe him and give him terminal velocity
Yeah,
and
yeah.
give him whatever else I forget he has, but the armor buff. And
yeah.
Galleon
Yeah.
literally wants all 3 of these things all the time.
Yeah.
But I find that usually you can start with snipe and then you can have the Mangler with the free charge spell, and then you basically sacrifice.
Alright, so what's the
Mangler,
rule on
and
him
then
with
when
range
Galleon's
attacks?
going to get into combat, then you
Anything
give him
within
the
his
free
command.
charge.
Of
Yeah.
6.
So he gets a lot of work
You
done.
suffer
Yeah.
-3 to your range.
-2 range if I'm
I also
within 6.
when I played him, it was
If he's within,
Galleon,
or if
Mangler,
my guys are
and
within
the
6
Rover.
of him.
Okay, yeah,
I
yeah.
find the Rover, like, the only problem I have with the Rover is the range
So,
10 gun.
Mm.
And when you can snipe
Right.
it, it's just now it's like
So-
a perfect warjack. I
Yeah.
fucking love it. And like
And that's,
armor 20,
range
shield
attacks?
guard,
Yeah.
speed 5 is fine. Its melee threat range is a bit lacking, but I don't know. Magnus's feat is pretty good for that.
Mhm.
Alright, Calandra's gonna go.
I don't know. I really like what Magnus brings to the table. Also, I put him with Thorn Gun Mages in like kind of the Lilies package. So like Ragman, Gorman, Gibbs,
Mhm.
Thorn Gun Mages, just one in here.
She's going to.
And just like you can snipe them, so they're legit amazing when they're snipes.
So, sorry, what did I do?
Repo, so they
Yeah,
can
the Runebearer
repo
harmoniously
yourself,
exalted her.
away, repo back, and it's like they're
She
so
advanced,
safe.
did
Like I don't even think
a
about the one
boosted
box at
befuddle.
that point. Like,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I still it bugs me. Like, they're so squishy.
They are very squishy, but I find that even they were on the Ashland list I had
Defense.
for the Sioux that I played on
14.
Friday with them.
Okay.
They seem to always
You
perform
6.
fairly well. They seem to get more work done than some.
Oh!
I love them.
Hit.
Just like that bolt barrel shot.
You are
is
befuddled,
yeah.
so
super
you
rated.
get
Yeah.
you do a
Yeah.
3-inch advance.
I am in the forest.
That's nice.
And that was one possibility. Because one.
So inch and
they
a
wouldn't
half.
have helped against the troll list, but one thing would be to switch. Switch it
actually,
to
if
this
I do,
for Devil Dogs, which is my
quarter
first
inch.
infantry unit I had. That gives
Yeah.
me an extra point, and I could drop out Aeon and hope for
Yeah.
the gun mage.
Devil Dogs, in my opinion, playable.
Here
against
and
casters
facing
increase their
backwards.
threat, so Quicken,
Yeah.
Snipe
Clouds.
are the 2 most readily available ones in the Mercs.
Yeah.
But like without the casters that have Quicken and Snipe, they can get into the fight. They can do stuff. I mean, honestly, it makes me
Okay.
so angry that they're just better than Signar with Murdoch because he gives an assault. It just makes me so angry. Like, why
Yeah.
can't we have an
Starcrossed?
attachment that gives us assault?
Yeah,
Like, God, that'd be so good.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff in Mercs. But yeah.
But again,
And-
it's the merc tax too, right? They don't want to. It's always that judging call, or if they
Bullet
give us
dodger.
that,
For sure.
then you can now they can drop that, and there's
Yep.
nothing special about
Yeah.
Murdoch.
I mean, there are things they can do about it. They can, like, because I don't know, for example, the Kiss only works with an faction now. So
Yeah.
it's Kiss is only for Mercs, which is kind of cool. For Mercs players, I mean, I'm pretty sad about it as a red player. But,
Yeah.
you know,
Alright,
it is.
Yeah.
next.
But yeah, no, 11 Magnus one is
So -3 range or -2 range?
Well,
Minus
it's during a
3.
tournament league.
Pardon?
I'll be drinking.
So have to
Oh,
do with
cool.
the
Yeah,
5.
That'll be getting done. Because
Yeah.
I've been meaning to give Ashlyn the rest anyways, and so this was like, well, she's the one I know the best, so I'll drop her for the stream. So
5.
try and
Oh, that's
look, I know
cool.
what I'm
man.
doing.
It's all good. It's all good.
And,
Yeah,
eh,
I play casters for the first time on stream all the time, and it actually usually goes poorly. Like, I'm just, I tend to go into the tank when I'm with a caster I'm not familiar with. and just
Okay.
have
So
long
the bomber's
turns
going
where
to
we start
advance?
clock and then eventually clock out.
Well, back strikes doesn't have to be during your activation.
Okay,
It just has
so
to
you
be
get that.
completely in the back.
All right.
So that's better than Mark II.
Yes, it is. So then for Ghost Fleet, you get back arc. You still need sixes. It's not. That's much better. It's much better.
All right.
Plus they have magical weapons, so
One for Fire
Who
Strike.
does?
the whatever the incorporeal
Oh,
is.
the Black Beans.
Black Beans, yeah.
And tossing a shot at you.
One
Again,
shot.
again, magic weapons are not the.
What's
I use
the-
Fire Strike
not
7 range.
What you need for Ghost Fleet.
So
is
his
RFP.
base range is
I'm at
RFP
12.
is what you need for
12
Ghost
is my
Fleet.
range.
Ignore
12 is your
the
range.
incorporeal.
Okay, then minus 3 is. Yep.
It is
You're
not
right.
the problem. The problem is the recursion.
Yeah.
Hit.
Sure.
Marchgon is armor 16.
Have 16.
Base.
One more shot. Okay. Boost damage. Straight dice. Is 12 to the 5.
Okay.
By a shot. Hit.
He's rat 5.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. And boost damage.
And dice.
What'd you shoot at?
Arcana.
Nice.
Straight dice is 12 to the 4.
12 to the 4.
Oh, question. Were you paying rough terrain when
Yes,
you fought with
I
him?
did.
Yeah.
You don't need to pay rough terrain. He's flight. He's advancing.
I thought it's only during his activation.
No. It's when he's advancing.
Then you're
So
asking.
you can move him another whatever.
Another half inch.
Yeah, whatever it is. Yeah, because it's not activation. It's tied
Well,
to
actually,
whether
you
were
wouldn't have had to
advancing.
have gone that way.
So
Oh.
what it means is that pushes don't do
You're
it,
here then.
but advances do.
Okay.
That's thanks to chat for that one.
Thank you, chat.
I wasn't paying attention to the game at all, so I never would have noticed. You guys can just go fuck off.
So that's the bomber's activation.
Oh man, Munz is talking about
Yeah,
Ashland.
so Edmund's good.
Yeah, I
So
mean,
that's
the feat
different.
is
So
a
guys that are
really
within
good buff.
10.
Oh,
So
yeah.
one,
It's true, but
2, 3
I
of
don't
them.
know.
You've only got one
I
box left.
find I get more mileage out of it as a defensive thing, but I've not played Ashland very many times, so I'm
Warders are gonna run?
farthest from an expert
Yeah.
on Ashland.
My biggest problem with most of my games have been against Steve and Kador, so hitting isn't the issue. Hitting is easy.
Yeah.
It's the
7.
damage that I need to get through his heavies.
Yeah. So you probably want to start running the Laylee Super Friends with her, like
Mhm.
at least Ragman.
8.
You already
Yeah.
get this. You want to get
Yeah.
Ragman in there.
Yep.
And I mean, Laylee's gun mages can be good too, just for like pushing stuff around. Like,
Mhm. Oh, yeah, for
I
sure.
really like those guys.
I think in scenario play being out with Thunderbolt, you're right. Being able to push
Yeah.
stuff out of
Yeah.
zone.
That would have changed what I had done, but oh well.
And I've got 2 units of them, so they're just
What would
it's
you
just
have
a
done?
matter of,
Well, I would have shot at them with the bomber.
you know,
Okay.
But
You can re-rack.
it's fine.
Passion feeds they get a hit buff, and then
It's not hard to
You're
re-rack
not
it.
going to hit her.
Who's talking about leap and dodge?
She's def 16 under
Who has
Starcross.
dodge?
I bet you don't care.
Sure.
Well, Ashland has, maybe he's thinking the parry on Ashland, maybe?
Am I within
I might
2?
forget something.
No, I'm not.
Even dodge would be Terran and
Oh yeah, so yeah, Taryn
Taryn
and her buddy get
Rucker,
it,
yeah.
I guess, but I guess I don't usually play with them. I think Taryn's good actually. I really
Terran's
like her.
good. But the pair of them with a jack doesn't seem to did the work.
Alright,
that
you're
the
within
Kreilstone
10, so I can
package
hang.
has. So
Yeah.
far.
No, not yet.
Yeah.
I
No, it
really
doesn't
want
make
them to
sense
release a
because
good
you're
range
within
jack.
Alright, so they're going to go.
Like Rucker.
Yeah, leap and dodge are what's fancy words for get missed. Okay.
Okay.
There.
Fair enough. Yeah, then that's definitely true. I thought maybe I was forgetting some special rules. But I mean, you do have dodge on what's her face? Taryn.
Yeah.
If she's with Rucker.
No,
No, she has it, and she
Yeah.
gives it to him.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, and I mean, like, Rucker's not bad, actually. Just, like, if you're bringing him with a jack, he's 4 points,
Mhm.
but, like,
5.
he benefits the jack, but with the jack marshal rules.
Yeah.
But he also just has some good stuff. I mean, drive shield guard is decent.
Yeah.
Just the dual attack, letting him just shoot and swing in the same turn, so he can like charge in. Hit something with his. He's a power 12 weapon master, which is not insignificant. And then
Alright,
got
so he's
hand
gonna shoot him in the back.
afterwards, so like he
Mhm.
gets some pretty good threat with that.
Yeah.
Like he's just like he's borderline
Hit.
worth 4 points anyway, and you're also
Oh.
getting martial bonuses on top of that. So
Exactly. Yeah.
it seems okay. I mean, definitely better than it was in Mark 2.
Yeah, I agree with you. There needs to be some more
Switch hunter.
tracks where there's those Vanguard variant duelists that were shown in the cards and
Who knows? Yeah, I mean, and I have no idea. Like the picture didn't really show guns, did it?
Yeah, it had a sword in one hand and then it had a
Right,
cannon,
then-
kind of like a charger almost set up.
Okay,
Chronicler.
well, that'd be amazing. If Mercs ever gets a charger like Jack, I will just be in my bunk. Because that would be the thing that would push Game 3 over the edge as well to make
Yes.
game really playable.
Yeah.
But also just be a useful little package. You know, you take something like Rutger
Yeah.
with something like a duelist,
Mauler's
assuming
gonna
it has
run.
like say a range 12 outside gun,
Yeah.
which would be like perfect. You know,
Yeah.
like even if it's not a charger, if it's just a single range 12 I would
what's he
take
gonna
it
roll
any day.
for?
Right.
6.
Yeah.
So just the one for running.
20.
Braylen's gonna run up to the
Heavy
hill.
jacks. Yeah, it's true.
But yeah, I mean, but you get
Chronicler.
you know with Ashlyn, I
That's
think
5.
that it's really important.
Put Hero's Tragedy on
damage
them.
buffs with her, so you definitely need. I don't know. You definitely need Ragman.
Yeah.
You want Gibbs to extend the threat of that
Yep.
death
You
field,
can't be targeted by range attacks with a knockdown
and
I know if you
and
hit
maybe
me,
swapping out.
if you hit me,
Steel
you're
Dust
not
for Hammer
at the
Force.
end of my
Yeah.
activation.
I mean, you could do the NIST. I like the NIST better though. Like, I think
Yeah.
they're just really good with her.
They're
Because
very flexible.
you can jam with NIST when
Yeah.
your feet's up, and then nothing can hit them.
Earthborn
Because
is
they're-
going to
they're
Earth's
not defense
Blessing.
15 like they were in Mark 2, but they're defense 14, which is still really good. Although you probably. you know,
And-
remember
Oh, yeah, I
that
sort of did
defense
that. Yeah,
15.
I didn't have the NIST by
Trample.
during Mark II,
Okay.
unfortunately, so
Yeah.
I didn't know them as much. But
Yeah, defense 15 was like amazing with Ashlyn.
Yeah.
Like it was so good.
the one thing, it does seem the NIST are a bit expensive for everything they do at the moment. They have a lot of good options, but they seem it's just slightly. I don't know what your
I don't
impression
know,
is.
Hunter.
Hunter
Is so good.
Yeah,
Just
that's true.
ignoring cover, especially in this train dense board, in this train
Yeah.
dense scenario. Like it's
Yeah.
really really good.
Pardon me?
You'll ignore concealment.
Alrighty.
Yeah, probably going forward.
It's
Yeah,
super good.
2017.
Free,
probably-
free, free.
I don't know, I think this
I
is really strong.
keep
And then just
Death March
you
for
know,
free with
they're
great
weapon
power.
masters that threaten unassisted 11 inches, and then with Ashlyn even further. I don't know, I really like them. The problem is her being able to cycle quicken is sometimes really difficult.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's focus starved
Yeah,
already.
yeah.
So.
If she
She's
cycles
supposed to
quick
be
and she
slightly
pretty much doesn't do
touching
anything
us
else in the turn.
Yeah.
Which might be okay, but might not be.
Depends what you're doing with
Yeah.
If you're doing
First
more of the
trick is
focus
gone.
back, like
Yeah.
the army do it.
So like, if you're doing more of a support Ashlyn like what I play, then it's fine. If you're
Yeah.
doing more of a frontline Ashlyn that is just on her way to your caster's neck,
yeah.
then maybe you don't want to do it that way.
Yeah. She should be focused.
Mun says that she should be focus 7. I agree with you. She should be. Ashlyn is way too focused up. But I don't know, for some reason Mercs just have the focus 6 curse.
Mhm.
There's one focus 7 in Mercs
Yeah,
with
Fiona.
Fiona,
Yeah.
which is pretty sad.
Is it worth?
Have you played with Fiona?
Once.
Don't
I
think
have her.
so.
Of course, because he saw that combination of her and the Commodore, and it's like, yep, that.
Yeah, it's pretty good. The no Korean brand, just
Yeah.
letting it shoot through everything. Yeah, my problem with that is that I play Retribution,
Mm.
and I have Kilesa, who has Phantom Hunter, which is just a way better version of
Yeah.
no Korean
Okay,
brand, because
yeah.
it doesn't just let you see through models, it lets you see through everything.
Yeah.
And ignores stealth on top of that. And ignores cover and concealment. It does literally everything. It's such a broken spell. The only thing it doesn't do is grant magic weapons that Retribution already has in spades, so they don't care.
Right, yeah.
So that's my only problem with No King Brand is it isn't Phantom Hunter. It's still a really good spell.
Yeah.
It's pretty sick on the Commodore Cannon. I'm not in love with the Commodore Cannon though, because I find that running first turn is often not enough to get it to the place you want it to be the rest of the game.
Yeah.
And it can't move and shoot.
Yeah, the few times I've played it, I've run into that too. It does seem to be a little bit like the trick of now you can't throw it anymore. I did that myself, but yeah, it does seem tricky to get it in position. It almost like
Grey Knight reminds us we have an 8 focus caster inside in Excellent Thexus, which I forgot about. I kind of compartmentalize Cephalex as like a different faction, even though like they are part of the faction and they're amazing in a pairing system for tournaments and all that. I just think of them as a different faction. So yeah, my bad.
I'm much in the same group too.
This
I started looking at
Agonizer
the sort of group.
Do you own any
is
stuff?
going
No.
to.
I have
Run.
most of them.
Say again?
I mean, I have
This Agonizer is going to run and say Spiritual
not
Affliction.
quite
Which
enough to
does?
run competitive games. Though,
Cannot
because, like,
cast
I either need
spells
more
within 8
judges or I
inches
need
of
more
them.
monstrosities.
Yeah.
So I can't really run either list. I can only run like a hyper balanced list, and it just they don't feel very strong.
We'll go.
But I mean, Hexeris he's a party. There's so many options. Like he feels like a crit caster.
5.
I mean, Mark II Crits. Not one of these garbage Mark III Crits casters.
Fury going on there.
Spiritual Affliction.
Oh, he's trying to get me from casting Soothing Stone, or from casting Starcross by putting his Agonizer up there.
Okay, yeah.
But I'm just gonna kill it.
Oh, is it the it's the no spells?
Yeah.
Or is it the
No casting.
no casting at all?
No casting.
Okay. Within 8 of them?
8 of them, yeah.
Seems good.
I have enough activations I can get to him. So.
Or do you?
Yeah,
We will find out.
really do.
Probably do.
I don't know.
Also, my control range is 16, so I'm good.
You just walk back.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's probably where you want to be anyway. To be honest.
So Hex. You could go.
Yeah, Mercs was fun. See, this is my big problem is that every time I like dojo with anybody about lists in like Legion, Mercs, or Red, I'm like, yeah, I want to play this stuff. Like, I love all my factions.
Yeah.
And like, and I love them really close to each other. You know,
Yeah.
like probably Legion's my favorite by like a hair of a hair. But I mean, Ret was my first faction, so there's always that little bit as well. So
Yeah.
like, depending on the time of day, Ret will be my favorite.
Exactly.
Mercs is usually the third favorite, but they're still so fun that like it's
I'm going
just
to
always
put
neck and neck.
Soul
kind of thing.
Slave onto the Agonizer.
So like,
Okay.
yeah,
Does it
don't
damage
buy
on
more
you, I don't
factions
know.
because you'll just never.
Oh no, yeah.
No,
It's a temptation to go to a true faction has definitely
A real faction?
has hit a couple of times just because of all the toys I see everybody has, but it's just money wise. It's just you know what I'll stick with Mercs. I technically have 3 factions because dwarves,
Yeah.
Cast a
pirates,
Sunder Spirit onto
That's
him.
true.
lilies.
Yeah, they do feel
that's,
very different
That's,
from each
that's kind of 3 factions right there. So
And I am going
and I've kind
to
of delved into all
boost
3
the
of
hit.
those
Defense
Yeah.
a little
12.
bit. So.
14 because of the book and Starcrossed.
The book.
Not the book, the hill, or the obstruction.
Obstruction. What?
So if it's 14 Starcrossed,
Where did my dice go?
I don't know. You've got a big pile of dice right there. Just so you can
There's
use
literally-
I like to use a uniform color.
It's a big pile of dice.
Oh, here there. So, and then we're under
Oh,
Starcross.
someone sent us.
Let's focus.
Relon sent us an Ashland list.
Well, that's gonna miss.
Yep.
Freebooter, Gallant,
You'd make
Double
it drop
Vanguard,
By reroll for it.
Anastasia,
Oh, she
Gibbs,
boosted.
Ragman, Rutger, Terran, Rutger with no jack, Terran, Wrong Iron Snapjaw.
Not the
and
end of the
Sunder's-
world.
No, I kind of like that idea.
Yeah.
Stacking Wrong Iron Snapjaw
I will pop my
with
feet.
this Hunter's Defense
Yeah.
with the feet
When I
means that
box one of your models,
they're just not gonna
they
hit
become
you for a
undead,
attack.
and I can move them
Oh,
3
yeah.
inches and do an attack.
I've seen
And
the
they
wrong
get
Snapchat in a
RFP'd.
lot of Ashland lists. That's
Yeah.
probably
It's
just
gonna
because.
catch a
Well, think of
lot.
that Starcross plus Ashland's feet. That turn is just going
And-
to
Oh
do
yeah,
anything.
it's pretty dumb.
Yeah,
At
he can
least you
stay
can protect
there.
it like a bubble at the table against melee attacks in particular. It'll be pretty powerful.
These Nihilators will go. They'll do a press forward.
I don't know that you need Rutger, honestly, but
He will
he's not
charge
garbage, so it's
this
fine.
guy here.
I'd probably rather have Gorman than him because then you can put a cloud down, repo out of it,
Yeah.
kind of thing.
He
it's
will
a bit better. I
charge
think
your
Gorman's
warder.
4.
Yeah, Gordon's for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So like probably if I'm not going to put a jack on Rutger, I'll probably rather have Gorman. So, but I mean, it's not terrible though by any stretch.
He'll also charge this
Rutger gives Terran tough, I believe.
Yes.
Which is okay,
this
whatever.
Nihilator.
Yeah. 33% chance of
Not
survive.
really, not really impressed, but it's
Yeah.
fine.
It's,
Yeah.
we'll take it.
Now the thing is, if she does tough and she's knocked down, she has feign death, so she's
Yeah.
kind of safe, which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
But feign death from
Gibbs.
Gibbs.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
The only thing, Gibbs' command is only 7, so you have to keep them.
Was it? I thought it was 8.
It's only 7.
that's
so
not- that's
that's
not
the
amazing.
problem. You almost have to build this command
Pretty sure I've
unit
cheated some of
around
that too.
Ashland and Gibbs, so basically. And I'm worried about that because it gets very solo heavy.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
So my
Solos
intent is
blast,
to just
turn
catch him in my melee range. So if you advance forward, you'll
I
take
have 2-inch melee as well.
Have I missed any points?
No, I mean like if you try to go this way.
I have 2-inch melee and a medium base. I can stay in your melee and be in melee with the
I
Agonizer.
think this is bottom
No,
right.
I'm putting my arc
Yeah.
So
like
this
right
would be
there.
first turn scoring.
Yeah.
So that's my intent.
Yeah, right now
Definitely
you're
the
nowhere near.
Earthbound's definitely a score.
Right now you're like that.
Because it's sitting in our
If that unit's already moved, then yeah. But I'm not sure they have.
That's the, yeah, that's the contest, yeah.
There you go.
Okay. And then this guy will run 6 to here. Just go jam into
Washington's
here.
just down the hall, isn't it?
Yeah, sorry, just so down the hall, it's the door on the right.
Door on the right.
He will.
Past the first door or the first
past
This one will
the first door,
charge
that's
your
the next door on the
Earthborn.
Mhm.
So more than enough to go into the water. He will charge your Earthborn. So, this one will run 5 to here. 3 more. And then this one is going to run. And then where can this guy go to keep everybody in 7? I think if I go here, 7, well within 7, well within 7.
Not within 7.
No, he's within 7.
Oh, heck, he's going up deep.
Deep, neep. Okay. So let's start with this guy, Matt 7.
That's 13.
Miss. Second guy on him. Miss. Defense 13?
Yep.
Yeah. So they need 6s to hit. This guy on your warder.
Yep, defense 12.
5 to hit. 4 misses. This guy on your Earthborn.
He's like defense 14.
Miss. And then the other one. Miss.
Super miss.
They are done.
Good turn, Nihilators. Golf.
They're more for the jam.
Yeah, I know. They're doing their job.
I have 9, so I have an 11-inch threat. So he's within threat of him. So these guys are going to charge.
My melee range is the same as yours because gunfighter. So I don't know what you're doing.
Just charging.
You're talking about melee range.
I'm
He's
just trying to
charging
max
me,
melee.
He's engaging me. I'm engaging him because that's how gunfighter works.
That's not quite how it works. You're not engaging him, but you can shoot him.
Yeah,
Because you can shoot people that are engaging you.
that's what I mean.
Yeah.
Like if he's trying to outrange me in melee, it's not gonna work.
No, that's just as far as he can charge.
No, I can go farther.
You can
I'm
go
just trying to do
farther.
like my max melees and stuff.
Alright.
He can charge into here. He can charge into here. He'll take a little penalty, but I have 9 inches, so he'll charge into here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
They're not hitting shit. Well, probably not. With it, 13 or 14.
For what?
The defense on the Highwaymen.
13.
Death March perspective.
They're in Starcross.
Oh, the Death March? Okay, then that might work. Then they only, with Death March, they'll only need 4s, which on the Starcross is pretty reliable. It's a little better than a 50-50.
Yeah.
This one will charge. That
Which is
one
still a
right
dick
here.
punch.
This one can charge.
Muns, Kassem isn't rolling bad. Kassem is rolling under Starcross. There's a difference.
He'll charge that one.
Oh, Rella's
He'll
saying you
charge
could
that
trade the
one.
freebooter for gun mages, which is almost certainly better. I agree. Freebooters, I'm not a huge fan of. I could see running them with Shay just because they threaten from downtown. But without that, I'm just not a huge fan of their pillow
How
fistiness.
much training moving through to do that?
Well, that's what I'm trying to figure out. So I have to
Yeah,
go-
Vanguards and Gallant being defense 13 is pretty amazing. Vanguards under Starcrossed
Quite a bit of
under
terrain.
feet with set defense.
Yeah.
It's just like hilarious.
Yeah, that's basically.
I definitely want to
inches,
protect Gallant
so
though,
I do
so
not
he
have
doesn't go
enough to
down
go
because
into
like
there.
against shooting, he could potentially go down to just defense 13, like from outside the bubble kind of thing. And you want to keep Gallant around because he's amazing.
I could go.
But yeah,
right
Wrong
there
Snapshot,
for max
at least
melee.
against melee, just there's nothing you can do. It's pretty dirty.
So I clipped there. That is 3 inches, so that's 6 inches. And do I have 3 inches to get to here? So I need to get 6 inches total.
Get some proxy bases down.
I do.
Got one down.
You better.
Which I'm not going to make.
Better.
So he can just run. Well, this guy will run. 12 inches to here. This one will. Same thing. So let us begin. Matt 9 on his charge target.
Yep, 13. Hit.
That'll hit. POW 12.
And defense or armor 15.
Kills.
Okay, you're not down. Tough check. Tough check. Nope. You're not down.
And then I'm pretty sure that guy was out of my control.
Oh,
Did you kill something?
Yep.
Huzzah!
He rolled like 644.
Oh,
That'll do it.
Does it
Yep.
trigger right away or at the end
At
of
the end of his
his
activation.
So he berserks on here. I'm in your back
I
guard.
believe it's at the end of his activation.
Is this the Chronicler
Hero's
thing?
Tragedy. At the end of your activation.
Yeah.
He's knocked
So
down?
I hit a 4
Okay.
in your back, so I hit you.
Yep.
POW 12.
Armor 14. Don't roll that dice. Nope.
So now that guy's in my feet.
He is in your feet?
Yep. 14.
Oh, 7. Yeah, you definitely.
So then this guy's just going to walk like so.
Can't end on the flag, dude.
What's their mat?
They're Matt. That's fine.
They don't have melee weapons.
Or rat?
Matt 5.
Oh, they have melee weapons.
Well, their guns are melee weapons. Say gunfighter.
But it'd
Yeah.
still be rat.
No, but can
Their
you
Matt
make,
and Rat is 5.
oh, does your feet let you make range attacks?
Bah, bah, bah. The model can immediately advance up 3 inches and make one basic melee attack.
You can't. So nothing. They don't have any melee attacks. They only have guns.
Right.
Oh, so I can't use the gun.
Nope.
Wow.
Yeah,
It
That's
is
lame.
not.
It
It
is
is not a
melee.
melee attack.
Yeah.
It's just a range
And I
attack.
don't have any recursion, so it doesn't matter that you're FP.
So this guy will attack that guy.
That's pretty funny.
3 dice.
That is kind of funny. That interaction.
That's a
It's
4 will
almost
hit a
like if you think
13.
about it, oh, yeah, we can use them as melee, but
Yeah.
it's still not.
Well,
Well, I
Nothing
mean,
redirect.
some models
check.
do have that. Like Point Blank, for example,
Yeah.
uses a gun as a melee attack, so it could work.
RFP.
But because they only have
Doesn't matter, I don't have
guns,
recursion.
they
That
can only
matters to
shoot.
me, because Berserk
And
doesn't
so if
trigger.
something makes them do a melee attack, they just
And we'll do a redirect onto him. Hits. Tough check.
Tough check. I should have made one by now. Oh well. That guy's not down.
I hear your pain.
But then,
So 4 of them should be knocked
Yeah.
down.
Actually,
one. No, it's two.
Just
it was
one?
3 of
It was
them.
1 or 2, I think it was. It wasn't a lot.
Because
The whole
it
time.
was the feet that made him miss a couple times.
Yeah.
But then it was really weak tough checks.
And then-
2 out of 10.
this Agonizer's going to say -2 strength and
I
run.
mean, yeah, it's still pretty far off.
Yeah, 'cause you should make at least.
Mm,
You should
On
make,
average,
you
you
should
should
make like
make a third of
3 or so.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3
Use
and
your
3 out of 10.
steppers.
I'm just seeing where I'm going to hit. So I'm going to hit here. So that's 2 inches.
I have steppers.
And then
They're over there.
that's going to be
He's got widgets
2
right
inches
there, right?
to
Just
go
not using
across. No, I'm just saying, because it's just this
It's
one
way
little
more.
tip.
It's way more accurate to do this, Kassem. Way more accurate.
Whatever, I have a 10-inch run. I'm not running anywhere near 10 inches. Shoo.
That's where you wanted to put them? All this for that?
Well, I'm trying to play clean. Like, come on. Come on.
Then use the widgets.
Well, I have 10 inches. I have more than enough.
Put them back and use the...
I'm not arguing that. I'm just saying use the widgets.
Just
Then.
burn his clock. It's all good.
Alrighty. So Mauler is a speed 5,
Yes.
and you don't have rush.
No.
And you have no way to speed him up, so he has an 8-9-inch threat, which is like over here.
Okay.
Him. Yeah, I have Soulwards. Why don't I use them? The Soulward's going to go.
Mhm.
And he'll walk over to here. Go shot. I don't want to go shot.
Please don't miss.
Hmm?
Said don't miss.
Don't miss who?
None.
Oh, because it's a dodger? Want some sticks, Kassem?
I got a stick.
They're super accurate.
Yeah, so he's within
They're
8.
made by Team Canada.
I'm gonna shoot. I got it.
Contact Chris Holden.
I'm gonna do a shot at your bomber.
Okay. Death 12.
That goes. I'm at rat 5. 7 hits.
Yep.
What's his strength?
I am going to shield guard it to the water.
What's his strength?
Damn, you hit Calandra under Starcrossed?
He is strength 7.
7.
Under Starcrossed
Look,
and
he did
Bullet
that.
Dodger?
No, he shot
Strength
the bomb.
7.
Oh, okay.
So PAL 13.
Arm 21.
Yeah, that's you don't really want your bomber to take a POW 18 to the face.
No.
I rolled an 8 on a 13. 21. So, oh, I was rolling column. But that doesn't matter. So anyway, no damage. This guy. is going
And just for the sake of clarity, I'll use the digging token to show which one shield guarded.
to flock to here. Where'd I put the 8-inch? Sucker. Oh no. Oh, here it is.
I'm sure this guy's talking about. Did I miss a comment?
So I will shoot that guy.
Okay.
I don't know.
That's 13.
I don't really figure it out.
Miss.
You can play against Skorne?
Twice before.
Oh, okay.
And
Tournaments?
then
No, just at the chamber.
Okay.
Just on Friday nights. Second time was.
Kevin?
Yep.
Yeah, apparently he doesn't come with often anymore.
Third time was a triple large base team.
Yeah, that's a jank.
Yeah, I played against
Kassem's
that
tried
list.
that once.
so I am well out of 9 inches.
It's a janky list. It's not terrible, though.
Mhm.
Maybe try and.
What certainly is
It asks a question.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's just staying out of his threat range.
How are you gonna deal with this?
So I'm going to do a spray centering on this Highwayman.
Spray?
This is spray 10.
6.
This
Actually,
uses, this uses 6
Do
inch
I
spray.
want to do... Hold on. I might want to do a 10-inch one. I want to do a 10-inch one. Settle down. Settle down.
Oh, you said it was 6 and you used the 10.
Well, he can choose. He does the star attack for a single one. Which I think is like almost always a horrible idea, but
Would you say that's clipping Calandra?
Why
What are you targeting?
This guy.
Oh, hell's yeah.
So I'll do my special spray. So
okay.
it won't get this guy, but they'll get those 3.
So Calandra and 2 warders, and then
3 warders and a highwayman and his own guys.
Okay.
No, none of my guys are under.
You're targeting him. Sure as fuck he's under.
No. I'm targeting him.
You have to center on that.
You have to center on him.
Yes.
You're sure as fuck hitting that guy.
Okay.
Yeah, you're definitely in the one.
There's no way you can
Yeah.
hit that, not hit him and the highwayman.
Like I can see that from here.
And that's like the huge bases here, and you're like, I'm gonna have it come off.
You
on a
do
fucked
know
up
it's center
angle.
to center, right?
And Starcross is the only one I'm running against your models.
Relas asks
No,
predictions
yeah, you don't
for
do
the next
Starcross
CID.
fighters.
I'm assuming you're
So
asking
I'm at
like what models
6
are
on
going
my
to be in
guy.
the CID.
And
in the
back.
back.
Well, I mean the
That'll
only thing I have to go on
hit. Bam.
is,
Tough check.
that people were
Tough.
saying that Pagani was teasing in the forums that it's going to
On
be
your
a new troll theme,
Highwayman.
the North Kid
Def
theme.
13.
So
Def
I guess that's my
13.
guess.
So
And maybe I'll throw in with that the Lail theme.
boost.
Okay.
Oh,
I can do
models?
that.
Who fucking knows?
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
5. I'm at 6, so I hit a 12.
This is the thing, is what you consider
And
actually
on
weakest in the
this
game.
warder.
Yeah, Def 12.
Boost.
Alexander Kohler
Actually-
says that the Trencher theme is
Yeah,
supposed to be
I'll
coming soon. That also is a possibility.
Mhm.
Like, there's a couple themes that we've talked about that we know are coming. Like a
I
Man War
hit a
theme for
13.
Kaor,
Yeah.
Trencher theme for Signar,
PAL 16.
Armor 21 off 5.
Northkin theme for Trolls. I'm
Nothing.
betting on a Nis theme for Ret. But that's not confirmed.
Yeah,
Whatever,
that
let's
was
do the
with the amount of
important
models,
Calandra.
that's a
Yeah.
Boost to hit.
Yeah, I think
Defense
it's a given.
16.
Yeah.
10 to
but
hit.
I'm not sure.
11 to hit.
I'm at 6.
Oh.
But I rolled a 12, so I still hit.
Apparently there is a theme
Crit!
book
I
coming
don't think the
for
sprays are
exemplars.
crits.
Which is kind of weird
Really?
because they released the exemplar theme in no quarter, but someone says there's also a
No,
book
but
coming for
they
it
are
as well. which
continuous
seems
corrosion.
I have
random,
combat
but
warrior.
I
There's no
guess,
continuous.
so I guess the idea is though the theme book is going to have a
It's
little models.
it's PAL 16.
Alright,
which is
I
also-
will. Well, I can wait to see what you roll for damage.
Oh, I'm gonna boost.
Yep.
What's her armor?
16, so it's straight dice.
Straight.
I'm definitely
Yeah.
transferring that.
So Rella says we're probably going to see the
I'll
Jim
transfer
Morata
to the Mauler.
CID changes soon. Yeah, I mean,
to the 2.
speculation is that
So
we're going
13
to
to the
see
13 to
the
the 2.
errata drop like maybe the week before lock and load. with all the changes that have been, whatever changes are going to be permanent from the CIA that just happened for Banes and Battlefields. So we'll see.
Yeah,
changes
misses.
that close to lock them.
What's their defense turn?
No, 12.
Cool. He's done. Beast Handlers will go.
I don't know. It's not
A
really.
week seems like a short time for people to adjust.
Yeah, it does. I don't know because like they don't seem to time the thing against events around events very well. I mean, remember there was the huge errata that dropped like a week before WTC last year, kind of thing, which is an errata apocalypse. But that wasn't a PP event, so that might make the difference. Like,
I think that's all my stuff.
Okay. Alrighty, so pulling all of the Fury back puts me up to full. 4, 5, 6, sorry, puts me at 7.
Apparently Pagani said in the forums that
I get 1
Thief in
CP.
No Quarter
Oh no.
is a preview for the upcoming Exemplar/Screwtator book, which seems interesting, I guess.
Checked the wrong comment warning.
1 point for Skorne?
Yep.
You want a fucking medal or something?
Yeah.
Or you don't get one?
So no spells within 6 of that little guy?
8.
I get the feeling that a Skorne medal would just be like another hook through the skin.
Okay, so
somewhere.
Starcross is done. I'm going to pay one
Here's
upkeep
another-
bullet dodger.
Another flesh hook. Enjoy. Yeah.
No.
We have a
Not
+1
allowed
from
to
chat for Nis theme. I think it'd be cool. I don't know, but I'd rather see a Dawnguard theme. That's what I want to see, really, more than anything.
In, out, in. Okay.
I feel like a
So,
Dawnguard theme, they could probably release in no quarter.
orders are going to go first.
It doesn't need a book,
slide
I
to
don't
there.
think. I think there's already enough Dawnguard stuff. We just want a theme.
Yeah.
For Nis, I mean, Nis only have, it will be 2 units in June. Plus a couple solos.
Right.
They could definitely use some more
Who's going to
stuff.
attack him?
A Warcaster for sure.
This guy?
Right? Like a Nis Warcaster.
Defense 13.
I mean,
I'm at 7.
I'd like to have one anyway.
Hit.
It'd be
Yeah.
pretty cool. So, undoubtedly, a Nis
13.
theme book would probably come with
Power 11.
another Nis unit,
So auto.
a couple solos, maybe a character warjack, and then
I
like
get
a
a soul.
caster kind of thing. We don't know what these theme books are
Here.
going to have. We've not seen a theme book yet,
Here.
so we don't know what they're going to have in them.
Hit. Auto.
So it's completely speculation.
Yeah.
Like, we have
this
an
one?
idea of like the number of releases we should expect them to have in theme books. Like it could be 2 releases, it could be 5.
Yeah.
We just have no
But
idea.
he's not yet.
Knockdown.
Speculating, of course, that if we get a theme book a month, they usually
What's his
release
defense?
about 6 to 8 models
12.
a month in general.
13.
So if it's
12,
a book
13?
plus some models, you
Can't
can
cast
probably
spells within
expect
8.
maybe 5 models in a theme book to come out at the same time as the theme,
Sure.
and then maybe like a random one-off.
Right,
model
so
for
he's
another
gonna
faction
back
every
up
month
just a
kind of
hair.
thing.
Yeah.
It's just like maybe as like an average type release.
Outside of 8.
Mm-hmm.
But
I'm gonna
this
have
is
to back
like
up into the
completely
train, but I have more than enough
speculation,
movement.
so whatever. What else?
So just there,
Yeah.
just outside of 8.
I think
Right,
said that
I'm
there's no
going
rhyme
to
or reason that I could
toss
only
the
do
shell at you
a
and
little
boost
bit
the
of
hit.
everything. It's going to be okay. At this
Boost
point,
hit, so
plop
he's
these models come out
16
with
when
this direction,
Exactly.
he'll cover.
Next month they could do something completely different. So.
And they've also said that they want to try to have
And I
models
need
come out within 3
an 11.
months of the theme book
Rebel.
coming out. So
Makes
we won't
sense.
necessarily get a lump every
This
month
was
where
3.
you know a ret theme with
Boost damage.
ret models. You know,
Yeah.
we might see the ret models trickle out over
So
a
just
month or
thank
2 or
you.
3,
Yeah.
right?
No, didn't have
So
to boost me.
And it makes sense
Right.
you want the one time period because the drug
sorry,
sales
you're-
one
it's
drug
within
sales
8 of you?
the other,
Yeah,
right? So,
Yeah.
I did have to do something.
Honestly, like there was a period where I was
So
not
boosting
playing
damage
ret
columns?
at all because Helios wasn't out.
Oh, yeah, it's
all my
13.
Half
lists
16.
I wanted to play needed Helios. And I was like, I don't want to play
That's
ret, I'll
3.
play Legion, it's fine.
yeah.
And 16 to the
Because I
4.
wanted Helios so
He
bad.
did.
And Helios is out now, and I love him.
Wait.
And he is in like
It's an AoE 4.
maybe 60% of my red
Clip.
lists.
2 guys and
But I'm just playing more
probably.
Legion right now anyway because Legion's fun.
I got
basically because Oracles is broken.
Yeah.
And
So,
Small
Oracles
base,
with
AoE
Fiona
4.
is like hyper uber
Get
broken.
your Soulward.
get the soul.
that was the
Yeah.
one Legion game I played
Doesn't
too
get
was Oracles with
So 1, 2,
Kreilstone.
3.
Yeah.
Chris, it
Alright,
also
so
good
Soulward.
list, yeah. Chris is decent.
I will.
That
What's
was
his
pretty much
armor
an
in the
overwhelming
boxes?
tide, and it was like, well, okay.
Yeah.
Right now he's armor 14 with 5 boxes.
Number 14. POW 8. I'll boost damage on him for the fuck of it.
Did you kill the Agonizer?
Yeah.
But there's still another one.
Yeah, he's doing strength though, not spells.
Okay, got it.
Alright, so POW 8. Off 6.
6.
11 kills.
Mun says Oracles is fine.
5, 6, 7.
I know,
So 1
Oracles
damage.
actually is fine, I think. I
Alright,
don't think
this
it's too
guy.
strong.
Armor 13.
A 5, nothing.
But
A 5.
it seems to be representative of how PP is
Where is he?
theme forces, where they just seem overwhelmingly more attractive than running out of theme. In
Stone's
most
gonna
cases.
go. It'll do combat warding.
Yeah, 18
And
what was
stone
it?
strength,
18
and when they're
points,
running.
3, so that's
So
almost
5.
Yeah, typically 18 points. I mean, it could be up to
5.
20 if you take
Yeah.
double sorcerers and Hellion. I don't think it's necessarily worth
5.
20 points to take two of them.
10.
Like it's just, it can be if it's part of your game plan, but like
yeah.
usually
That
Succubus,
is-
Double Forsaken, Sorcerers and Hellion is my go-to
It's the 10
for free
there.
stuff in beast heavy oracles.
There.
It depends on the caster a bit. But,
Yeah.
That's Calandra.
but you just there's diminishing returns on the second Sorcerer's Hellion. I mean, certainly the first one is worth her weight in gold because the free charges make the nerfs just that much
Harmonious
better.
the Exalter.
But the second one, you kind of already have the free charges, so you have some redundancy, which is like, you know, it's great, but it's not like amazing. And you have the work that she can do herself, either by like putting up the anti-shooting bubble and then running forward kind of thing, or by putting down magic sprays and do work. So I mean, they definitely do work. But like, it's not like you're getting 6 free points for the second one though. It's because it's diminishing returns slightly.
Starcross.
It's slightly, but it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, do I want to activate her yet? Don't want to activate Calandra.
So Rella's saying she plays Abby 2 out of theme and it's fine. That's true, but she's also amazing in theme. Like you
Yeah,
can play
Starcross
either
for
way.
2.
Abby 2 was maybe an exception because just what her tool set brings is just strong enough that she can play out of theme and it's fine. Like
Over
because
here?
she she likes having Hellmouth. It's really strong for her game plan. She likes having like Typhon, which is good. But I find
Just want to get line of sight on
Proteus
the
is enough.
Agonizer.
And that
Be
the
within as
theme
many
gives you a
shield
bunch
guards
of
as
stuff for
possible.
free, and then you still have Proteus with her, who's amazing. So I definitely really like her in Oracles. I think I was running
There.
Proteus, Scythian,
Within
Angelius,
3 shield guard ranges.
Double Nerif, Seraph,
Alright, I
Naga,
will befuddle him. What's his defense?
and then support
13.
and it's just
Or 12.
it's so
12,
many
yeah, 4.
beasts that hit really hard under
Hit.
Abby, especially like a few
Befuddle him
turns.
3.
That it's just super good.
That storm thing is not up, correct?
Nope.
I should play Abby 2 with Typhon Helms next
Okay.
week. I mean, I could do that. I actually just picked up my
So
second
put him
Helm,
right there.
which is cool. Just in time for themes to make it redundant.
Alright,
Uh,
then.
The diminishing turns Rella's is
She's done.
referring to are worse with Abby because Abby already gives the free charges, so you're never getting that first benefit. I mean, again, the sorcerers still do tons of work. The magic spray 7, the anti-shooting bubble, they're just good. But yeah, I mean, you're not getting the free. You're not getting the value of the free charges from Abby because she always gives it. The one thing that you can do with the Sorcerer's and Hellion is have a Nerf flank really hard, like out of control, and then charge in kind of thing. But I mean, that's corner case.
The Highwaymen are gonna go.
I really like taking at least one Scythian with Abby too because you
I'm
just
not gonna
kind of
combine
keep it in
range
the center
attack,
of the table,
so it
and
doesn't
it
matter
keeps
if I
the
move up in,
enemy caster
And
honest.
they don't have too much movement when
Because
they're knocked down.
a Mat 8
Just gonna kill them
Scythian
on the
with
ground.
Murderous will just
Cool,
kill
right?
any caster in the
It's all
game
good.
pretty much. It's pretty sick.
Alright, and he goes 5.
Abby also likes Deathstalkers, another thing you can't take in Oracles.
It's him that's knocked down. correct?
So there's that. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of
Mm.
tools that you can't take in Oracles that Abby really likes having. Hellmouths, Typhon, Deathstalkers, great examples. There's a lot of
Double
reasons
Razor
to
Wind
run
him.
Abby outside of theme. But
knocked
again,
down.
3 points are just really tempting. So,
Hit. 12. Okay, so that was Razor Wind. Next, this guy is shooting the Agonizer in the back with his first shot. Within range of Braylen. Hit.
Rella says he had a
Power
Scythian with rapport
It's
against
not
Resident 2.
free.
It's not quite as good as Resident 2 because Resident 2 isn't a warrior model,
10,
so
so
you don't
7
get
to the
the
3.
Murderous dice. So you actually have to hit him honestly.
Second shot.
But with rapport, it makes him Mat 8. It's still pretty
Hit. Dice off 3. 6 to the 2.
6.
Yeah, fine. Dice off 3. 6 to the 2.
That
Kill him.
does it.
That dickweed's dealt with.
Did you destroy the house?
No. Next. Braylen is going to aim and shoot the knockdown guy. Sorry, I'm going to make sure I'm not cheating. She's in range 8. Oh yeah, totally. Right. Hey, hit the knockdown guy. About 12. 14. Yeah.
This one?
Yep. Second shot. Him.
So they're not knocked down.
Aiming up to rat 8. 10 will hit. About 12.
Tough.
Yep. I do kill a model during activation, so I get to advance. 2 here. Oh, I fucked up. Oh, that's it. Oh well.
What are you trying to do?
Well, I didn't finish the Highwaymen's activation with Final Genre. I decided to shoot with one Highwayman.
Munn says he got Doug Hamilton to sign an Abbey base.
Moving
That's
there.
kind of interesting. Doug Hamilton's like a rock star for
Fuck that up
Friends of
huge.
Rest.
Yeah. When you're activating a unit, make sure you activate the whole unit so that the whole
You can-
turn that
you
you
can
planned ahead of time actually goes through.
Optional, Darrell. It's optional.
Alright, over here.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
Punch him.
Munz asked
That's
sent him
13.
a base,
I'm at 6.
asked him to sign it for his birthday. Yeah, Doug's a pretty cool guy. He watches our
Just
stream
hit.
once in a while. Whenever I'm playing a caster that he
Hit.
sculpted that just came out recently, and I put the stream
I'm
on the
16,
Legion,
I'm eating it.
he almost always comes in and
Doesn't
watches.
tough.
Him. Who's to hit? No.
Or is he?
Yeah, he is.
Motherfucker. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Is Calandra gone already?
Yes.
Damn.
Alrighty.
One for trolls.
And one for Skorne.
And one for Swarm.
No, if I had actually been a good fucking player, these guys were supposed to shoot the knockdown models, move, and then the Mauler tramples into the zone. But I'm stupid and didn't do that.
So let's do the vengeance here.
But you're not better.
Not better at all.
It was 1 point each, correct?
Yeah.
So it's 1-2 now for Scorn?
That's correct.
Okay.
Yeah, there should be a fair number more of those guys dead, but I will probably forget next time as well. But
Sure.
There won't be a next time.
You gonna kill Calandra?
Maybe.
I doubt it.
She got 2 transfers with Starcross.
2 transfers, Starcross,
And Bullet Dodger
and
still?
Bullet Dodger.
Yeah, she's probably safe.
Spray me all day.
Defensive
Right?
attack, yeah.
And those 3 knocked down. Okay. Start
I mean,
with
even if she can even if Kassem can deliver the
this guy.
Hydra,
Okay.
it just seems like really high odds or low odds.
That'll hit.
Hits. Top 12. Tough check. And that guy.
Nope. Knockdown. Oh, this doesn't count as your activation, does it?
No. So a 6 will hit with a 13 here. Dead.
Not a single tough check yet.
3. So that was 1, 2. So this guy and that guy. Hits.
Here's a tough check.
So he KD.
I'll just do this.
Yeah, so he's knocked down. He's knocked down. He's knocked down. 1, 2, 3. Him on the knockdown guy auto hits. Dead. Him on him. Hits. Tough check. And then last guy in that unit.
Cool, losing a unit because I'm retarded.
It's
So you roll.
tough check.
Tough.
You are knocking all his shit down though with the
This isn't their
Chronicler.
activation. Vengeance is not their activation.
Oh, it's Vengeance. Fuck.
Half that unit should be dead, but I'm retarded.
Yeah, it's true.
I only need half the Nihilators.
Well, you just killed 6 guys, which is 12 shots into them.
Yep. Seems
Oh,
bad.
sorry, 12 guys, 12 shots from them. 14 shots
seems
total.
bad.
Alright, so I got that. Now I have
That
to
pisses
work
me
here.
off.
So
What still has to go?
Nothing, that was just his vengeance.
that's
Oh, God. So everything.
Yeah, everything.
Ouch.
That's actually not there.
That sucks.
those these 3 guys that were knocked down. Whatever, we'll just start with this unit.
It wasn't those 3.
He attacked here, so this one, and this one.
Doesn't matter, pick 3.
I'm pretty sure it was like, I think it
1,
was,
2, 3.
okay.
Close enough.
These guys will just
They're
go.
going to stack their action, I assume, anyway, too.
No, they're just going to press forward, charge.
So they're going to advance.
So he's going to charge here, so whatever, this guy's just going to run. I said this
Can't
guy?
run because he stacked his action.
Oh, he's just going to advance. This guy
Yep.
was knocked out. I'll just advance.
Mm-hmm.
And then what was the other one?
The one right under your finger.
This one?
One more over.
Oh, this one.
Yes.
Okay. Just advance back. Alright. This one, charge. Charge the Mauler, maybe? No, he will not charge the Mauler there. We'll charge the Mauler like this.
Can't be on the flag.
Jesus.
He'll
He's
charge the
really wants the
Mauler up
flag.
here.
Yeah,
Really
it's
wants,
like-
you can't
wants
push
to
my
stand-
models back either.
Just wants to stand on other faces all the time.
He will
Oh my
charge
god.
the- He will charge the Mauler.
Is it too late? Is that the problem?
What?
Is it too late? Is
For
Kassem
what?
falling asleep?
I don't know. He wants to play a clean game, but I don't know for who. I don't know if that means he just washed his hands or what.
Not getting charge bonus, but charging Braylen.
Okay.
Alright, I'll start with this guy, Mauler.
12. What's your mat?
9. So 5
Okay.
hits. Power 12.
Armor is 18, I think. Yeah, 18.
Dice off 6, that's 4 to the 5.
What's your power?
12.
So dice off, yeah, off 6.
Yeah.
4 to 5.
Second guy there. Hits with the 7. Dice off 6 is 6 to the 6.
You got your 3. Oh, yeah, you did. 6 to the 6.
Yeah, all the guys on the Mauler got their 3. This is the only guy that didn't get a.
Yeah. Cool, losing my Mauler as well.
That's pretty sweet.
I think that hits.
Watch me get triple ones for damage.
No.
7 to the 1. That's 3, so 2 more.
Dead.
Dead? Ah.
Yeah. He'd already taken a hit before.
Oh yeah, the transfer. So he's going to berserk onto Braylen.
You can just, oh yeah, medium base. I forgot. Stupid base arrows.
I'm
miss.
assuming that misses.
Snake Eyes misses.
Oh yeah, because I dropped the.
You got the good one.
He'll
Yeah.
redirect.
Which is a 3.
Or he'll redirect his charge onto Braylen.
Mm-hmm.
Snake Eyes misses.
Yep.
And then the last guy redirects. A 5 hits a 14.
Yep.
And then
Damn.
just 2 dice. Power 12.
Yep.
Armor 14.
50.
15. 1 damage.
17 from stone.
No damage.
I believe she's an 8. No.
1 damage. Okay, this guy didn't get a charge bonus, but Braylen misses. That's them. This unit of Nihilators will go. And
Yeah, so anyway,
You're with
if
me,
there's
that guy
like
decided
work
to
lists
attack.
you want to
yeah, he's just in.
play the
Oops.
models for, I probably have them.
They're base to base?
So if you ever want to play something that you want the shit for, you can borrow it.
I don't really need the advance for
Because I have a lot of everything. I have like
He'll
4
stay
or
there. This
5
guy will sack
nomads
his
now,
movement.
Only one Mangler. I want to get a second one.
What about that guy?
And it
This
has like
guy is just
2
going to.
magnetized nomads that can make either a nomad or a rover.
Nice.
I got two. I have 3
Yeah.
Duelik heavies that magnetize between.
Let's go swing at the
3 of
stone.
Oh, wow.
Lots of gun bunnies.
Mat 7.
Vanguards, which I've never used.
Pow 12.
Yeah, they seem to be in odds
Check.
right now.
Yeah.
They almost
Wait,
look a bit
I
too
rolled
expensive.
15 total.
It seems
Which is
like
my
they need
armor.
us, like,
So, nope.
11 points is just too
Um,
much for the dude. I mean, they cost literally the same as the Nomad. Like, it's
Yeah,
just
that's
really
the
hard to
Swing on
They
Highwaymen.
have a different spot, but it's like, yeah.
It's hard.
It's
4
almost like you need to
misses.
either increase the range of the gun.
This way.
Oh,
Highwayman.
Yeah, I think yeah,
Like,
range,
range
four
10,
misses.
yeah, range 10 I think would help out a lot. Range 8
I'm not sure if it's enough, but it's something.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
just 11 points. Just a ton. Like,
Yeah.
you look at Signar Jacks, like they pay like what is it, 9 points for a charger or something stupid.
Oh, really? Is it?
I forget what they are, but like they're insane though. Like it's just there's no comparison.
Yeah.
But I mean, Signar's a bad comparison because they're both.
Parasite is a range
Honestly, look up the cost.
8. So, I do have your warder in range.
Well, I mean, don't quote me on that.
Yeah.
Sometimes
Sayers will cast Parasite
Yeah,
onto
9
your
points.
warders.
Wow.
It's completely insane.
Spend 1 to
Like,
boost.
Hunters are 11. So compare availability to Hunter for a
What's
second.
their...
Range 14 gun.
That'll hit.
You're dead 12.
14
11
gun
that hit,
piercing.
18 total.
Versus
So
like
12,
what's the
16
range?
because I'm in combat.
10,
Yep.
POW 12 on a Vanguard.
Parasite
I guess,
hit.
I guess the shield guard is just that expensive.
Yeah, I mean it's armor 19.
Yeah.
It's not garbage.
No, exactly.
But yeah,
That's
it's
good.
rough. It's a bit hard to swallow.
Mm-hmm.
Range 12, POW 12 gun. It is armor 19 with a shield.
What's that guy's defense right now?
14.
I said defense for
And
armor
strength?
15, or defense 15 against charges, but still, yeah, it's just.
His strength?
Must be 6.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
12.
Yeah, I find it's good at like especially like off in solos, no problem. It's really good.
Strength
Something
12.
Like that.
So,
Something like
Soulward. Or
The
do you want to do
PS14
anything
on
else?
the
with
piece armor as well
Hexeris?
is
Yeah.
better than it sounds like because merch does have a lot of different damage buffs like Ragman.
So your bomber
It's
is a
not- it's not
speed
trash.
5 or 4?
11 points just
5?
seems.
Yeah.
It's
Charges
like,
8,
for
9
So
inch
you can do that, you get
threat.
power strength 14 or with 2 inch reach, or you can get power strength 18 with 2
Ceres
inch
can
reach.
walk.
It does have a lot of boxes
Here.
too. Like it's only 6 boxes less than like a KR heavy.
Well,
And so it's like only
9.
like 4 boxes less than
Just go.
yes, it's only 4 boxes less than a Nomad.
Yeah.
Next.
So
Melee.
it's definitely not trash.
Swing
It's
on
just
that
funny,
Highwayman.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're forced.
That's 7.
That's the tough part.
7 hits a 14.
Yep.
Pow 14.
Okay.
Check.
I make 0 tough checks today.
You made a couple?
And then
I got like 1.
You made like 1.
Yeah.
this Soulward will stand and aim, shoot at him. I'll boost a hit.
Is that a magic attack?
Nope, just in range.
Yeah, okay, Starcross doesn't make old guys look bad.
Yeah, it's true. Starcross is such a dick punch. Like, having it on,
so I
just
hit
on a stick
a
with, wrong
15.
Is absolutely insane.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to
being
boost
able to take that
damage.
and lead in with, like,
So it's a
rise
POW. You said
is-
12.
Because she's already high defense. She can
I
be a protector
add
for guard dog.
POW
and
6.
then,
So
like,
this is a POW
that's a
18.
rise with a protector.
You add 6?
And then,
Holy
and
shit,
then
armor
Rise
22.
staying behind her with Starcross.
So all 4.
You can't kill her.
Yeah.
8 to the 6.
I think what was it? If I remember right, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure Steve tried to get me Ryan Snapchat for my birthday, and it was unavailable.
That's too bad. Yeah, because he's like solar right now all
Yeah.
across the board.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. The new
I
kit
don't
is
really
nice.
need-
It's resin. So like
Oh, okay.
Snapjaw, my Snapjaw's metal and weighs like 5 pounds. The new one, Snapjaw's body is like solid resin, so it's way nicer to put together.
Yeah, yeah.
Hydra is going to walk up. Let's say to here. Thanks.
One says Calandra is good. Thanks, Captain Obvious.
So just out 9. And
She was one of the 3
He'll eat that
warlocks
guy.
that James dropped in the Thunderdome game at the Sim.
Oh god, yeah. Calandra and Thunderdome is such a dick punch.
Oh,
like it's
Do
it's
stick
one of
an
those,
initial
it's those
on
disruption casters
Warder.
that are so annoying in Thunderdome. Like
Mat
Haley
6.
that just kind of fucks everybody over
I
for a
hit a
turn.
defense 10.
Calandra, which just fucks up
They're
over
11.
everybody all the
12.
time.
12.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
First run that was crazy, because there was a Crix player
I should've
playing
said that. So
Hexeris in the
it's
church version, Scar, and Denny won. She ran them all to the center
So-
and defeated all 3 of them.
Yeah, Virtuoso, whatever it is.
Yeah, I can mix my initials.
Oh, that's dirty.
So
Yeah.
I'm going to do a spray targeting that guy. So
Okay.
click
That is
these
dirty.
3. I don't think I get Calandra.
Yeah, you do.
I do. Okay.
There's a fixes that took souls for.
So on that guy, we're at 6.
That's what it was.
Yep.
That's POW is 12. You're -3 armor.
-3, so 19.
19. POW 12. Dice off 7.
Sorry, 18.
18. Dice off 6.
Kassem Munn says play faster.
Who cares?
Do it.
So 6.
2 points.
Okay.
Next guy. That hits. Dice off 6 is 4 points.
Okay.
And last guy. Or not the last guy, but a 5 will hit a defense 11.
So miss.
And then Calandra.
No, that's Steve. That's wrong.
Yeah, Steve says you can borrow
Defense
that.
16.
I also brought in a Snapchat as well.
YOLO. Boost.
So yeah, you can borrow that shit. Again, I have all mercs except for
That
Synchros,
hits.
which I need to get.
POW 12.
Because I'm expecting
Almost
Pirates to
16.
get a theme boost for them
18
to be
from stuff.
amazing. Although I might be delusional. It's very possible.
Dice off
Steamboat's
6
coming. They did a
is
change
4.
almost not that long ago, so
Yeah, I'll take
you
4.
know, to me that says there's focus
The
on.
problem with mercs
Okay,
is
so that was
like,
3 initials.
there
So I
are
have
s-
another
there's
2 more
potential
initials.
For like 5,
I'll do the
6
same
different
spray.
themes that we
Yeah.
want to see.
So on the
and
guy
we're not
in
going
the
to get
front,
them right away. Like, it's going to take
5
years
hits an
to get all the
11.
themes we want to
Second
see.
guy.
Because we want pirates, we want
Third guy.
a Neela's book, we want a Lily's book, we
Nope.
want like a Magnus book.
Calandra.
I mean, and
Nope.
some of these just aren't going to get books.
Yeah, yeah.
You have combat wording up?
Cephalix book, we want.
That'll
I
happen.
said pirates already.
Combat wording? No.
But
Yeah,
then
because
there's
there
some
could be like an Ordic book.
I'll do my
Yeah,
last
yeah.
initials just as a bite on the
There's
order.
what,
Got moved,
maybe what,
but yes,
3
they're
Orc
both up.
models, maybe?
And that's 6.
Consider it be McBain.
I'll boost a hit.
I'll do so.
I
This
think
guy.
Bart might be Ordic.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yep.
Bart-
And it's a POW
I don't know.
19 or 20.
There's some.
Rupert's current order.
POW 18.
Cool thing, you can
Off one.
search.
Or they're on the armor 18, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he did.
Tough check.
No.
No tough checks ever.
So we have the Soulward and we have Beast Handlers. Beast Handlers will advance.
So Bart, Damiano, and McBain,
Whip. Yeah. just
Rupert, and
Beast
Acosta,
three on him.
and
And
Sam.
the Soulward will go.
That's actually more.
I like the look. I own Double Dogs.
Go 3 to here.
I have not actually played with them yet.
3 more to here.
They're. I like them.
I will
like
do
the
a
concept
shot
of
at
them.
your.
It's just they have so many tools, and you have to make sure you
Whatever
use
that
their
guy is.
tools properly to get the most
Sorcerer?
out of them.
Or wait,
And really, just their problem is just their threat range is
I'll
so
do a shot at your
atrocious. You know,
Runebearer.
it's 9 inches.
boost the
Yeah.
hit.
For pretty much anything they do is 9 inches. Stars 9 inches, or they can walk and shoot.
I'm
9
a
inches.
rat.
And
5.
Something
Yeah.
like quick in or snipe can really.
What's his
help them a
strength?
lot.
5.
But I still feel
5,
like
so it's POW
they
11.
are
6.
maybe only going to be
POW
super
12,
good as
boost
like a
damage.
second line unit.
Yeah.
You know, like if they can come up behind your lines after they flashed and then just kind of like knock down the stuff engaging your front line.
That is
and
all
then,
my
like,
stuff.
Just pop a bunch of slug guns into it.
Yep.
I get
They
one
can
more
just-
point. You get one more point.
Just tear Warjacks apart.
Yeah.
Plus 1 for
We each
Loki,
get one more point. Yeah.
so nothing happens.
Nothing happens.
Thanks, guys.
Alright, so I'm going to keep bullet dodge, obviously. Which puts me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Puts me on 7.
All right. Darrell has a significant clock advantage at this point, 28 minutes to 8 minutes. How are you going to push that advantage to secure the win, Darrell?
Yeah, hopefully not fuck up like I did last year.
Good advice.
This whole flank collapsed because I fucked up.
Yeah.
This will be a completely different story.
So, can you kill Hexy?
No, he's got 3 transfers.
That's too much?
Yeah.
I believe in you,
Not with 3 transfers, I'm not getting.
but I believe in you.
That's very helpful. Alright,
Anything's possible. Anything's possible. He got the reference.
What do we got here? We got Earthborn kind of hanging out in the zone.
Yeah,
While we're doing some
Earthborn's
work.
basically just out of the game.
what's that?
Well, I mean, scoring.
You score.
There's that.
Fuck, you retarded?
Pretty sure that's the opposite.
But as long as Kassem's scoring the far zone with his Hydra, he's doing nothing effectively. I mean, I guess
Sure, they cancel them out.
you're stopping him from scoring, I guess. But whether or not that's worth it,
Alright,
I just don't
so
know. What's the melee threat in the Hydra? It's 10?
Speed 5, yeah.
And you don't have any way to speed that up in this list?
No.
No rush, yeah.
Right, Stone's gonna go.
It's funny because as long as the Earthborn stays in that puddle, it outthreats the Hydra.
Can't charge over houses.
That's just true.
Can't I?
And he has
As
no
your
more
popular-
rage.
He could probably
He
charge through
doesn't have rage
houses.
anymore.
That's true, so he's not going to kill it.
Yeah.
Not game wise, but.
Alright, Protective Aura and Combat Warding.
What's that one? Continuous effects?
No continuous effects. Kind of important.
Does he have continuous?
Yeah, all over that.
Only corrosion.
Oh, okay. That's important.
Alright. So my melee attack.
Defense
Oh
13.
no. Hit.
Oh.
Like 11, something stupid.
Anything but snakes.
About 10.
Check.
Tufts.
Tough like a
Your ass is
bitch.
not down.
He's knocked.
Alright. He's gonna go sack his movement to stand, harmoniously exalt. Calandra.
Seems good.
I'm speed 7. I can't have a landing zone. It's kind of a problem.
How does Starcross and Signs of Importance work?
Basically, how it would work is that you would get to roll 2 additional dice, and you would drop the highest and the lowest. So you would roll extraordinarily average.
Alright, Calandra's gonna go. She's gonna feet.
That's like on 1
No,
and 2
better
damages.
question
You
is
Two
get
for
how it
to
Starcross.
With Ashlyn.
That actually
Because
happened.
Ashlyn, you get to pick.
That actually happened with the Thunderdome, because I feed it during Starcross. So basically, we drop the highest, and then I'd choose which 2 drop after that.
Okay. I'm wondering how that actually works for timing.
Which one goes first?
Yeah.
I would assume the highest would drop first.
What's your
because
defense?
It's not a choice thing. It's just
Hexy?
the highest I
Yeah.
would have to go.
He is, I believe, 15.
No, that's
yeah,
just
15,
based on
16.
what I think.
She is going to
Yeah, I'm
slide
not
through
sure
here.
about that because effects trigger in certain orders.
Mm.
So I have line of sight to
Mhm.
like so.
Is the one with
And
the
I'm going to
feats of
cast
precedence
Misfortune.
over other effects?
No, it's not
Misfortune.
that. It's just timing.
Okay.
It's a matter of when
Sorry, your defense what?
15.
15?
trigger-
7 to hit. Hit with an 8. How 12?
Dice off 4.
A 4. I'm going to re-roll that 1 and the 2. Because feet.
The feet's up.
There you go.
2 points.
2 points.
Okay.
Your ass is knocked down.
I'm steady, bitch.
Oh, fuck you then.
Just kidding. I'm not done.
What, Hexy's not there?
Misfortune.
Oh, nice.
What Hexeris has? Oh wait, I'm actually armor 17 because of parasite.
She's not parasited.
Your warders are.
Shit, I need to know ahead of time so I know whether to boost or not.
Deal with
Do
it.
you want to boost?
Well, yeah, I would.
Yeah, boost it.
For fuck's sakes, dude. There.
Okay.
So,
So this
is
is
this another one or the
Off
same
2.
one?
It's the same one.
12
damage.
It's a hit
So
effect.
it's dice
roll,
off
so
3.
Off
Result
3 is
effects that
13
change the
damage.
number of dice
13.
rolls. Such as boosting
I will
your rolls.
T for
So
that.
That's when all the dice will be added.
Yeah.
Roll the dice.
To
Result
the
effects that
Hydra.
move dice roll. So at that point,
13
both of them would trigger.
to the...
Um, resolve active player effects that trigger
So
after.
you're not knocked down, then. If you transfer, does it count as being damaged?
You still count as being damaged.
So then you are knocked down. And you have 2 transfers left.
Yes.
So basically, how it would work is that the active player, I believe how it
Alright,
would work. Is
Braylen's
the
gonna
active
go.
player
She's
gets to
aiming.
pick,
Can't aim in combat. She's going to shoot him.
If the active player had multiple
Does she
effects
have,
that happen at the same time, they would get to pick which order they happened.
No, but can she shoot out of melee?
In this case, you would
I don't
also
have gun. I don't have
one
melee.
thing. So if you were,
Yeah,
if you
but
were,
if you're just
If I'm being engaged, can I shoot?
if you're being engaged,
Yes.
Can
I
you
don't
shoot
have
out of
melee
melee?
weapons.
who's trying to shoot?
Dual attack.
That guy's trying to shoot where? No, you have to shoot.
I have to
With
shoot the
gunfire,
guy.
you have to shoot the thing that's engaging you.
Yeah.
Right.
Dual attack, I think, lets you shoot out. But
It does, yeah.
Yeah.
Dual
Yeah.
attack lets you, but not gunfire.
No, I don't do that.
So yeah, so for an example sounds
All right.
so if you were
In
the,
that
if
case,
you were the
she
flat
will
one
shoot.
player,
Her.
then you
Well,
would
not shooting at a
drop. Then you would drop
Unless
the
I
lowest
go
first,
here.
and then the actual player would get to
No,
drop
still not
the two
engaging it.
highest.
Right.
Right.
You're the actual player.
Shoot him.
And
Not
you were
defense 13.
attacking.
Hit. Not 12.
Then it would be
Which one was that?
something. If you were attacking something under Starcross,
Yeah.
Next one.
then you
right
would
here.
pick the two to drop
Hit.
first, and then Starcross would drop the lowest one remaining. So you drop like 2 1s, and then it had
I
like
can do an
if you rolled
advance.
like 1 1 6 6
Get into that.
5 or whatever, then you could drop the 2.
Okay,
and then
next,
then-
the
so it's
Earthborn.
actually it's pretty good. When you're the active player, you get an advantage basically.
Yeah.
In that case,
You did a transfer.
at least I think that's how it works. I could be wrong. Yeah, turn counter. I always forget about the turn counter. It's not turn 1, guys. It's really not turn 1.
All right, one for first strike.
It's totally turn one.
We should just take that fucking thing.
It's
out.
double.
I never
Aiming.
remember it updating.
Aiming? Who you aiming at?
What is it, like turn 5?
You're knocked down one.
Turn 4?
It's gotta be turn, at least turn 4.
Let's say it's turn 4.
Trip ones.
Hit.
Mhm.
Half 16.
Dice off 1.
Boost damage. Zero run ones. Off 1. It's 11 to the 2.
12, so 11. 11 I will took to the Hydra.
Yeah, Signs of Importance and
the
Starcross
one,
don't
two,
really cross
two.
each other's path
Okay.
because one drops the lowest, one drops the highest, and it's
Yeah.
never really an issue.
Yeah.
It's when you get to pick, or something,
Yeah.
something
Next
like
shot.
Syria or
Or
Ashland
blasts.
is when the timing
Yeah,
actually
plus
comes
or
into
blast
play.
damage.
Mhm.
That's a 4-inch. So yeah,
I still get those 3. Yeah.
POW 8. Dead. I can reroll the 2. POW 8. It's 14 and POW 8. Dead.
No.
Looks like he's really pushing their attrition.
So my second shot hits. And boost damage.
Dice off 1.
Off 1. He has 12 with a 4 if you transfer.
I will take it.
12 points.
Okay.
I mean, are you just putting pressure on, or do you actually think you can kill Hex this turn?
No, I'm not going to kill him this turn.
Okay. I didn't think so.
Put that in your Al's calculator.
The problem is you are limited to like 7 attacks, and then the odds calculator just like explodes into circuits and bullshit.
Let's get there. Can you move your laser off the table, please?
It's really not helpful.
So there.
Are you trying to see if you can get the Soulward?
With an inch.
Yeah. It looks good.
Which
from
is,
here.
that's an inch. Because I just measured it over. Right. I am speed 7. I trample 10. More than enough.
Mhm.
So trampling to there.
You gotta go your full distance on a tramp.
No, you
No,
don't.
I do
You can
not.
stop anytime. But you are
Yeah,
limited.
you have to go
You're
3.
limited in your facing though. Your
Yeah.
facing has to be
Yeah,
directly
which
forward.
I'm still in.
Yeah, you're good.
So on him,
That's 13.
hit.
Ching, ka-ching.
And then just buying attack on the Soulward. Back arc.
15 goes to
Hit.
12. Armor 15.
Straight dice.
Die, bitch.
Dead.
Nothing crips on him?
I'm gonna eat you.
Is he damaged?
Yeah.
And damage. Heal 3, and from the other guy. Or sorry, 2 and 3 is 5 damage.
Can
Okay.
he snack a trampled guy?
Yes.
Yeah, it's melee attack.
Hmm.
I believe so.
Yeah.
Just think of it as
It is.
fast food.
He's done. He needs to go. Chronicler.
I'll just take a look at the rules for shits, but I'm pretty sure I'm just like 99% certain you can.
You can. Alright, he will do.
People, people.
Chronicler's gonna church. Okay.
That's 13.
Yep.
Pow.
Melee attack, you can do it.
Alright, is that everyone? Yep.
Ready, let's do
Kassem each point.
Kassem gets some points.
Vengeance size. You go to here. You go to here. You go to here. You go to here.
Kassem, you have a 2-point scenario advantage. If you just score all 3 zones
the
and the
Chronicler.
flag, you can win on
You
scenario.
put Starcross up.
Yes, I did.
So,
Zero to
I hit defense
17.
13.
Not
14,
dead at all.
13. Defense 13.
Not dead at all.
And the Chronicler. Sorry, yeah, you hit.
Tough check. And on Braylen. Hits.
Of course you did.
Pow 12. Dice off 3
I mean,
is
Death
2
March
points.
is pretty good on Mat 7 Infantry.
2 damage.
This
They kinda
guy
are
on
supposed to hit.
Braylen.
Pardon me?
I hit a
nine's
defense
a thing,
12,
that's
so
all.
misses.
Pardon?
Mat 9 is the thing.
Yeah.
So
That 9 is definitely a thing.
Reeve, 1 from Spirit Bond, cut for 2.
What you should do is just
Trolls definitely
keep
have a
asking
problem.
Kassem some questions, and then he'll block.
Oh yeah, make him pop that way.
That's a super win condition.
And I'm going to spend 1 to stand up, so I have 6 Fury.
Kassem Mutton says Nihilators equals paper people.
Paper people.
See, that just cost Kassem like at least a second.
Did you pay it upkeep?
I'll keep that.
This is bullshit.
Alrighty. So, Calandra's defense 16.
Yep.
Star-crossed.
Yep.
No transfers for 1
One
transfer.
transfer.
So let's go with these guys, since this guy is not in the melee range of anybody. He does not have reach, right?
No.
And Calandra doesn't have reach.
Sorcerer?
Calandra has melee range of half an inch.
Half an inch. Oof. The question is, do I get there?
There's
Okay, this
nothing?
guy only has half an inch too?
Is this vengeance or your turn?
One.
Turn.
1 inch. So
Okay, that's 1
you'll
inch.
be going through it no matter what.
Never.
If you're trying to get back, are you sure is that right?
Trying to back arc on Calandra?
Yes.
Can you move further?
I am definitely gonna. So
If he wants to get back, he's gonna have to take a free strike.
he'll charge there. Not backer.
It's, I mean, she's defense stupid anyway.
Well, I'm at 9 from Death March, so.
Yeah, I know, but still, like
Still need sevens.
she's defense 16 on Starcrossed.
Braylen.
That's pretty ridiculous.
Braylen.
I guess the back arc matters even more at that point.
Yeah, that is pretty big.
Yeah.
This guy on
6
the
under Starcrossed.
Chronicler.
Way easier than 8 under Starcrossed, or whatever.
That's
number
not a
was.
Chronicler, but alright.
Sorcerer.
Yep.
And this guy's just going to run, so go a couple inches back here. And then just
Sure.
into there.
Sounds like bullshit.
Let's start with the one on Calandra.
Yep.
Mat 9. Hits.
Ooh, that'll hit.
Sometimes you just gotta roll 17.
Damn it, that's not good. Pow 12.
Yep. Armor is 16. So
Dice off 4, 5 points.
I will take 5.
And first guy on Braylen. 4 is 13 I hit.
Yep.
She's only 13.
Mm-hmm.
Dice off 3 is 5 points.
Fucking bitch.
Tough check. Nope.
Sorcerer. Hits the
Damn.
Sorcerer.
Holy fuck balls. Seriously,
tough
get
check.
some salt water. Check these dice. It's insane.
Still no tough check. Mine are definitely fine.
Make Kassem use your game science dice for a turn and see what happens.
I could get the Hydra onto her. So let's say he's going to charge that warder.
Okay.
Actually, he's going to charge this warder.
It's bullshit. You declared it. Can't just.
Do what I want. Mat 7.
Mm-hmm.
So I need a 5 to hit. That hits.
Yep.
I'm a POW 14 against your parasite.
21 to 18, so
Nothing.
Ooh.
Right.
I do beat you back, but I'm not going to beat you back. Buy an attack.
He just hits Calandra anyway.
I'm going to buy an attack.
Where's the other one?
Hits.
Yep. Which one are you attacking?
This one.
Yep. Armory.
I'm going to boost damage. Dice off 4. That should be a tough check.
Tough.
Toughs. Finally.
Buzz attack, auto hits, and then I need a 5 to kill. I'll boost. Dead. And then, so I get the Hydra in. So I'm going to enrage him, because why not? Free charge. So these guys go boost, and for the hell of it, for fun sake, I'm medicating for 9 points.
Stupid bullshit.
Was it even damaged?
Yeah.
The Hydra, yeah. He kept transferring to him.
Oh, okay.
Okay, now I'll charge Calandras.
So what do you think, streamer Kassem's dice bullshit?
The stream knows. The stream
I'm gonna
knows.
boost.
You
Max.
charged or did you advance?
Charged.
Who'd you charge?
Calandra.
Okay, so turn to face.
Who cares? He has circular vision.
It matters because you're supposed to point directly towards. These are rules that we play by.
No, I boost. Need a 16.
We have a
10
compliment
hits.
from chat on your Hydra model, Kassem. You can send,
9. That hits a 15.
Miss.
That was done by James, a local troll player in London. He's a pretty sweet dude, awesome painter.
Can I do sprays after a charge if I have 5 initials?
Yes, you have the heads rule, so yeah, you can do that.
So I will spray her. I'm going to boost the
I
hit.
think you don't. It's not gunfighter, right?
No, it's a different one.
Different row.
Okay.
That is going to miss.
Cool. She runs away.
Run away! I still have her within range of
Discretion's
one more
the better
spray.
part of valor.
You need to roll on your own guy, though. You've hit him twice. No, not and. Roll on the fucking guy.
Hits.
So your charge attack was a melee attack?
Tough check. Nope, he did. Now I'm boosting my next spray. That
Misses.
misses.
Because he doesn't have gunfighter, he
Run
actually
Run away!
So he's
can't
going to check
charge
kill
and
box.
spray.
No?
You can charge, but your charge attack has to be a
Yeah,
melee
I'll stop
attack,
right there.
and then you can spray after that.
Yeah, that's what I was doing.
Yeah.
Okay.
But your
So
charge
he
attack
will
actually
do
has to be melee
his
attack because
4th
of
initial
the-
on this guy, melee attack. Misses 5th attack. I'm just going to boost the hit. No, I'm not going to boost
You
the
should
hit.
have already won
I
on
was just
there for
thinking that
boosting
that
it.
would be terrible. It's almost one of
Yeah,
the days
I
you
have
get
3 on
assault,
him right now.
with assault would be brutal.
+1 to charge.
Free
It does
charge
not
from
need
these handlers.
assault. It does not need
No,
assault.
no,
Hits.
just get L5.
Again,
And
multiple
this
hits
is a
makes this
PAL
thing
8,
off the charts
20.
already.
Yeah.
Spraying
plus
on
2.
him,
I was just
he's
thinking
got
that
more
in my head.
attacks
I was
to
like, as soon as I
everything
thought about like, no, that's a bad idea.
No, it's just spraying at Calandra.
Oh, you're out of range.
No, I'm buying a melee attack.
Okay.
So I'm dice +2 on him, so 7
What's your
damage.
power?
20.
Tough.
And
Nope.
I snack him, and that is.
Why would you want a tough, right?
These guys will go. He'll advance over to here. He'll go to here. There's not really much I can do at this point. I guess this guy could possibly get Earthborn, maybe. Where the hell's my measurements? Oh, I'll lock myself up from that. He's within 6 inches, but I get to here before my movement gets affected, so I'm not going to make it. So he'll just go to there. Nothing.
8
And
seconds, 7 seconds,
Hexes.
6, 5, 4,
Hexes already
3, 2, and clock over. Alright, Darrell, you got 16 minutes to kill.
How many snare points does Kassem have?
It's 2 to 4 right now. You did not gain any more that turn.
I'll pull that Fury back.
You got 16 minutes to kill Hexy.
3, 4, 5.
Honestly, I think you can do it.
Up to 6.
He's empty?
1 from Spirit Bond.
Yep.
Yeah, he's empty.
Oh, yeah. It's fucking done.
Stone will go.
Earthborn in the
Stone
bubble.
Strength and Protective Aura. Gonna attack his bung.
I mean, okay. You could have knocked him down first with Calandra, but sure.
Yeah, I'd have to hit him. What's your defense?
13 in the back.
So 7 hit. I'll boost it. He's taking damage already.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you probably won. I forgot he's like.
Hit.
He's almost dead.
Armor 6 or POW 16. What's your armor?
16.
Some new transfers. Dice. How many boxes? 5.
He has
Boost.
5 left.
Yeah, that'll be fine, probably.
Dead.
Did.
Eat some.
Good game. Wow, that was tense. You know, after that turn when you fucking herped all over the place, I really thought you were done.
So die. Pissed me right off. Because that would have been a whole different thing on that flank.
Yeah.
Because instead of having like 8 of those Reavers, he has 4.
So, Kassem, question: did you really have to get Hexy in there in order to get the Hydra onto Calandra? Was that why you did that?
He didn't have to do that. But he was going away from the Earthborn.
Yeah.
See, like, if I had more time, I could have gone towards the Earthborn.
Oh, okay, yeah, I see what you mean. So basically, it was the time crunch that made you do the desperate play, kind of?
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. Because really, your best play was attrition, because you were definitely winning on attrition.
Oh, I was way up on attrition.
Like, you could have had the Nihilators maybe charge that one warder that was a problem, and then maybe that wouldn't work.
Well, let's see. With him 9.
Yeah.
I don't really care about the warrior.
Attrition would have been the thing to do. Like, you could move Hexy back, send the Hydra in on the Earthborn, and then just kind of like pick away the stuff. But you just didn't have time for that because you only had like 8 minutes.
No, like, I mean, if I did it quick, I could have gotten him over here.
Well, you could have, but you wouldn't. Like after that, you wouldn't have much time to kind of close the game out.
Scenario.
It just takes too long in 2017, right? Because you can't really win scenario unless you're already winning attrition. That's just how they've designed it. It's annoying. I hate it, by the way, for the record.
Yeah.
I don't like it. I think that scenario in 2016 was a way that you could pull the game out like from the jaws of defeat kind of thing. Like it was a legitimate third win condition.
Yeah.
All it
Oh,
is in
it's definitely
2017.
not, no.
All it is in 2017 is what happens when you're already winning.
Yeah. All the tokens, you've got all yours.
So what would you change to make
I
it
believe
more
I
play?
did.
Would you put a set number of points in, or
I think that keeping it at like 5 or 6 points to win, but then saying that you have to win by 2 or something like that, by 2 or 3, maybe would be enough to keep it live.
because it keeps it close instead
Yeah.
of just
And
you have to win by
like,
so
I've
I mean,
heard they're dropping the difference to 5.
Okay, that's a little better. But
Which is rough because some scenarios you can score 4.
yeah, no,
Yeah.
but they have to tweak those scenarios. Like standoff has to like lose the objectives or something at least, because that's just ridiculous.
Yeah.
Or maybe you can't score friendly zones in standoff. That'd be fine as well.
I think they're trying to get rid of that though. Honestly, I think they should do. You can only contest or with the like model.
I don't like that.
Like if you can only score with jacks,
I don't like
then
that.
you can only contest with jacks and casters
No, I don't like that.
or battle engines.
yeah, I kind of go if they're on that one. I can understand why you wouldn't like
Otherwise,
it,
just
but-
play dude spam and go.
Yeah,
Like otherwise, I just spend 22 points of every list to take 20 fucking Krill warriors and just go. "Meh."
the only downside is just get
Yeah, do it.
infantry
Run
versus
one in a turn.
Do it and win.
So.
I guess the
But
only
I mean, like that's what you can do is take your
Yeah.
cheapest fucking unit, take 2 units of it,
I mean,
and go.
it's not that easy, especially stuff like Fearless that just die in droves. But anyway,
Well, they're armor 20 in combat.
so okay, let's talk lists for a bit. This Calandra list, this hasn't changed for you much, has it?
A little bit, but not much.
So what's changed since the last time you used it?
Oh, from the last time, like last week, nothing.
Oh, okay.
But before that, the bouncer came out, and
Okay.
I put the highwaymen in.
Yeah, I like that. I really like the Highwaymen in this list. Just Befuddle is.
Befuddle and highwaymen's big. It spikes.
You
the
don't
damage.
always get to pull that off, but when you do, it's huge.
Yeah, like it was off, more or less off the table once I killed his lessers.
Yeah.
But Befuddle's what killed one of the Agonizers and the Archidon.
Yep. That's pretty cool. Alright, good times. So, thanks for watching, everybody. That's the last game for tonight. But tune in next week for more Thursday night live streaming.
No comments on my
Warmachine.
list?
Oh, yeah. Okay. Do you want to talk about your stupid bullshit on this?
I think this is a good list because Hexy gives you a map fixer for units, Parasite, so armor fixer.
Yeah.
Agonizers give you the armor boost, basically.
Uh-huh.
Hydra gives you the range debuff.
Yeah, that's alright.
I think it's a good all-comers list.
Yeah, I mean, I don't hate it.
I hate it.
Because Death March is what saved me from
Yeah,
StarCross.
Death March is huge. It's really good into those matchups where you really need like the hit buff to accurate melee hitting.
But damn Gunfighter not being basic melee attacks.
Yeah, I know, right? That's pretty funny. Just that they don't have melee attacks. like some models that have gunfighter also have melee attacks, like the Thorn Gun.
Yeah, they'll have melee weapons, but
yeah,
they
yeah.
don't have any.
But other ones like these guys just don't have them at all, which is just funny.
Let's see. Let us consult the rule book. Gunfighter.
No
52.
rules ever. We don't use rules around here.
Rules are best. Can
Rules
make
are
range
overrated.
attacks targeting miles and melee. Yeah. Yeah, I guess as it says here. So if it does not have a melee weapon, it gains a melee range of ½ inch.
If I'm engaging someone, that's a melee range, not a melee weapon. They different, yo. The Highwaymen are a solid unit, I think. I think I take them behind Fenblades in terms of like best units in Troll.
Okay, sure.
Fenblades don't have a spot in this list.
I've always liked Highwaymen just because the sculpts are so nice. Like they look so cool. And the rules have been secondary for me. But I mean, I'm glad that they're working out.
Such a
with
fluff
Calandra.
bunny.
Yeah, I know, that's me, right? No, I'm just a sucker for some beautiful models. Like I've had my eyes on the Archangel for years in Mark II. Never bought it because the rules were terrible though.
Yeah.
But I wanted one so bad, and then finally Mark III, it's actually good, so I picked one up. But yeah. Anyway, yeah. So that's it for tonight. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Next week, more Comics White live streaming Warmachine, and we'll see what we get going on. Good night.